we gonna get the party started. Whoops. Bless me. We're gonna get the party started. We're going to start our Chris Chan, I guess, documentary reaction series. I think we started off at part 7 last time. I'm not sure. Or we're about to start on part 7. So, here we go. And let me get my dash. Get you guys situated here. Pin. Oh, we're private still. Okay. Private. Public. Thumb. Where's it at? Where's it at? Chan and Chill. Podcast. And Chris Chan. Unfortunately, I can't edit any of this until we go live. So yeah, we should be public now. Chris Chan, baby. Subscribers. 1 minute. All right. Let you guys feed in here. We're going to begin the Chris Chan. Chris Chan and Chill. Wait for you guys to feed up in here. Let's make sure I'm going to look at my stream. Oh, hang on. Let's see if we are live. What's up, VJC? How are you doing? What's up, VJC? All right, we sound good. All right. What's up, Lost Hylian? How you doing? We'll wait for some of you guys to file in here. Got some ice cold water. What's up, Skip? What's up, James? What's up, everybody? We'll get started here soon. Shortly. I'll wait for people to file in. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in. Let's get them likes up. Falcro, how's it going? Falcro chat. What's up, Rich? Yeah, we are back. We're back. We are back. Back at it again with the Vans. I will be making a video about my thoughts on the Mario movie. I just got back from watching it, actually. But instead of recording it right away, I was like, you know what? We'll get started on the live stream. We'll watch the live stream. So we left off on part 7. So here we go. Let's make sure we're also live on Kick. Make sure. I think we're live on Kick. Yep. We are live on Kick. Just so you guys, if y'all want to go and follow me on Kick, it'd be much appreciated. There's my link to Kick. It's like Twitch. I'm trying to get at least 75 followers on there so I could have affiliate. It would mean a lot. I'm at 18. So if we can at least get me to 25 followers on there, I'd be happy. Maybe 30. If each of you guys followed that are watching this right now on Kick, that'd be a big help. You feel like we're getting a rapid decline? Yeah, I think we left off at a pretty good spot. So, yeah, here we go.
What made him this way?
What made him
What
this
is
way?
the attraction?
What is the attraction?
What keeps us fascinated?
I just said Kick is like Twitch.
This is the story of Chris Chan.
Chris Chan. Yeah, I saw those collectible buckets. They're already being sold on eBay for like lots of money.
Captain's log, star date, October 21st.
Look at this dude. He's
2008.
sad.
Well, it's done. Blanca and I, well, she broke up with me because the pickle man tricked me again.
My thoughts will be reserved for the video,
More
Matt.
Stupid photos.
If I tell you if I like it or not right now,
Anyway,
what would the
she's
point of
all
you
that.
going and watching the video
She's
later
angry.
be?
She broke up with me. So, I'm sad.
Still refusing to accept that Blanca might have been a troll, Christian believed that she broke up with him because of the photos that the Pickle Man leaked onto Encyclopedia Dramatica.
I hope you jerks and trolls who wanted to break us up are happy.
Look at him. His imaginary
'Cause all you did
girlfriend
was make
broke
me
up with
feel
him.
sad, depressed, and you made me crash into slumber a couple of times. And you know, it takes a lot of stress and exhaust and such to make a person feel like they're gonna crash and burn
I don't understand why, like,
into a
where were his
whole bunch
parents
of
at?
into a
I
long
think by this
slumber.
time they were just too old to understand what the
Anyway,
hell
I'm
is going
sad.
on.
And Blanca is sad too, and even more sad because her grandma died.
Nevertheless, he had the energy to give an update about Panda Halo and Jimmy Hill.
You know, Panda Halo is the
Do I
moderator
think
for
he
the
watches
fan
these
site
documentaries on himself?
on
That's interesting. Like, I was
But I
asking, I wonder if
officially
even his
approved.
friends that, like, they talk
She's
about on
also
here,
helping me against,
like all those girls he was in love with, do you think
the
they've seen these
imposter,
documentaries?
Jimmy Hill. Again, do not buy anything from that bastard imposter, because y'all know he did the same thing to Warner Bros. Years ago, and he was put to jail for it. So he deserves to be put in jail again. So
Have you seen some?
yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna sulk some more, and maybe I'll upload this video. I don't know. Y'all take care
Hole?
and be safe.
Skip
2
says
days
whole.
later, Jessie Ruddy revealed herself to have been untrue, and their relationship ended in an explosive chat in which she branded him a homosexual, with Chris defending
He's
himself
aware of the
by
Geno
professing
Samuel
his desires
series?
for sexual practices
What about
to
the
be
girls?
administered
Like
unto him
Megan,
by a
Sarah?
woman. On October 26th, Christian took part in a fan chat through IRC, trying to bounce back from his breakup with Blanca. During an impromptu question and answer session, he admitted that he was already
Man, I
seeing
love
someone
Eminem
else,
Peanut.
claiming her name was Chloe. According to him, they met at a GameStop while pre-ordering
There's a girlfriend named
Lakeland
Chloe?
and had already
So he's claiming that he has a girlfriend named Chloe. I bet you it's a
gone
lie.
to second base together. According to his story, this would mean that they were dating at the same
Oh,
time that Chris
VJC.
thought of Blanca as his true sweetheart.
Thank you, VJC, for renewing your membership. I appreciate that. How do they get all this footage? Dude, I don't know. He's been, like, super archived. Super fucking archived.
Supporting the theory that Chloe was a fabrication.
Megan, you think
When
knows?
asked about her just over a year later, he had absolutely no
Wouldn't it be funny if
recollection
Chris
of her.
Chan,
The
like,
name might have been a reference
came
to
on
Chloe
tonight's stream
Lovechew,
somehow?
an original character created by Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie.
in the comments?
The following day, Christian uploaded his first Q&A video in which he answered 10 questions from Sonichu fans.
This is the first Q&A video of a lot of Q&A videos of questions from Sonichu fans on the internet. Anyway, y'all know who I am,
So I was watching,
and this is Lil Chris.
I was watching Gamer from Mars, and I guess they went and like met and interviewed Christine Chandler. They went to like their house and like interviewed them and like sat down and talked and stuff and went over like the history and stuff. I fell asleep watching it, but like after the stream last night, I just like YouTube searched Chris Chan and popped that video on, and I was watching it. They seemed friendly enough when they were talking to Gamer from Mars.
Teddy bear I put together at Creative Career.
Chris
What's up, Level 1
introduces
Online?
Little Chris, which he created at a Create a Critter workshop after winning a gift certificate from a radio station years ago.
Good little bear. And this is my guitar.
You wonder if people in
Y'all
Japan
should
know
know
about
my
Chris
guitar.
Chan? Could you imagine?
Also, this is my wristband. I put it on my wrist for when I play guitar. Now, on to the questions.
During the
Could you imagine
Q&A
if people
session,
in Japan
he
knew
reveals
about
that
him?
He gets his clothes from Goodwill or the Salvation Army, and discusses Black Sonichu and Natesurk.
Are there jails at Quickville? What happens when they commit crimes, and what's the worst crime? We have jails. Same as everywhere else. Trial, then sentence. After being turned guilty or innocent.
What's up, Jebber?
And the worst crime? Importing cigarettes or alcohol. Which the sentence for that would be 10 years or $1,500 fine. Case dismissed.
What's he talking
Once again
about?
mentions Chloe.
And from our tale, what's the status of my love life? 100% heart. I met the girl named Chloe at the GameStop where we have reserved a little big planet
Cigarette and
She lives
alcohol
around here?
importing.
on Dickerson Road. That's nearby. Other details I will leave discreet because I do not want to reveal.
See, he
any
gave
more
too much all the
information
time. When
than
you talk too
necessary
much,
for their
that's what sets you
can
up.
be imposters on the internet trying to get a cheap laugh, whatnot. Oh, look at me, I'm a troll. I think I play around as a girl. Hello.
Yeah, he was definitely super against
Not a
homosexuality,
good
and then
idea.
years later, once
In
he was,
Quickville,
I think there definitely was a
sentence for that
decline
would
of
be
his
20
mental
years prison or $2,000 fine.
mental health.
Case dismissed.
Christian is asked if he would become a sperm donor.
And would I ever become a spleen donor?
Splain
Maybe.
Donald.
That's
What?
the answer.
The captions
Well,
of
that's
this
it
are
for the Q&A,
hilarious.
but I want to close this with a comment from somebody else.
We should do a
that
Q&A
wants to
on the
confirm my
channel.
identity. A friend of mine, whose name shall remain anonymous at the moment.
Anonymous.
Says, okay, Chris, if you read out this message I sent, I'll know it's you. Please just read it out in full, and then the trolling should stop. I want to talk with you and catch up on everything. You know it's me because I use the word ban.
He unintentionally reveals the identity of the person in question.
I only talk to you on if I'm 100% sure it's just between you and me from Megan Schroeder.
What an idiot. So, Megan wrote him saying she wanted to talk to him as long as it was just between him and her, 100% anonymous. And then he reads and reveals that she wrote him on a fucking video. And isn't Megan like the girl of his dreams? Like that's his Jenny to his Forrest Gump. And he basically just, he's like unhelpable. Like he cannot handle himself. Like he just had to fucking say for Megan Schroeder. Like fucking.
Shame on you. You're in the boys.
What's up,
Shame
Three
on you.
Frame?
It is uncertain whether these were
What's
Megan's
up, Ron
actual
Mower?
words or those of a troll who assumed her identity.
What's up,
On the
Raz?
same day, he uploaded a video showcasing his skills on the game
Russia.
Guitar Hero.
This is
World
just what I
Tour,
needed.
playing
More
the
Chris Chan. Is this what you guys needed? More Chris Chan? You got addicted to this after yesterday's stream? Or a dumb fuck why would do that? You just can't help some people, right? I need a little soundboard so I could be like fucking Review Tech and Tipster, where when somebody says something, we do like the applause. What's up, Melinda? What's up, Tricky Panda? What the fuck? It was like dust that came off of this lid. What's up, Craig? Creepy Chris Chan. Chris Chan's the goat, Raz says. Hang on. I'm gonna find a fucking... This'll have to do right here. Here we go. Hang on. There we go. This will be my soundboard. We'll do the review tech fucking bullshit today. There we go. Chris Chan's literally part of the internet simply because he's pretty much the biggest locale. Okay, so let's continue.
The song "Heartbreaker" by Pat Benatar.
Appreciate you guys being
In
here.
the
Make
video
sure y'all
description, he asked viewers
hit
to
that
vote for
like
him
button,
in
by the
GameStop
way.
Be a Star sweepstakes competition held by GameStop to promote the release of the game Guitar Hero World Tour. The contest asked people to send in photos of themselves in a Guitar Hero pose.
Let's get them
And
likes
picture
up.
with
What
the
the
most
hell?
votes would win a $400
Dude, I like
GameStop
Heartbreaker. That's a
gift
good
card.
song.
It was rumored that the winner would also be included as a playable character in the game, but this was proven to be false. This was Christian's entry. He uploaded yet
You're
another
a
video on the same day
heartbreaker.
in which he played through his custom-made level in Little Big Planet, based on the events from Sonichu episode
Thank you,
1.
Megan-tron. Been a
Even
little
though there
bit.
was no audible commentary from Chris, it is most likely that he did provide it during the recording session, as his in-game character's mouth moves, which happens when
That's
the
some
player
high-quality
speaks into a
H2O.
microphone connected to
Tastes
the
a little
gaming
funny, but
system.
it's good.
The following day, he uploaded a video in which he shows the optional race dash available in his level. On October 31st, two trolls put up a sign on the front lawn of Christian's house.
Well, I get Guitar
The
Hero if
sign
they came
read,
out today. I
"Encyclopedia
did. I had
Dramatica,"
Rock
and
Band
also featured an illustration
back
of
in
a
the
black
day.
man in a pickle suit.
A pickle
Due to
suit.
the ever-lengthening Christian page on ED getting too difficult to manage, Cogstaff founded The Quickie, a Wikipedia-style database solely dedicated to cataloging Chris's past and
I was actually browsing the CWC wiki last night. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I fell into a rabbit hole. Like I fell into a Chris Chan rabbit hole when I went to bed last night. Like I legit like finished the stream with you guys, and then like I watched the Gamer from Mars video, and then I continued the rabbit hole and I went to like the CWC wiki. I just fell into so many holes. Like more holes than Shady J's mom. There we go. I did it. I finally did it. I'm a real streamer, guys. I had an applause after I made a joke.
present activities. On November 11th, Christian announced on his Sonichu site that he had won the Be a Star sweepstakes after trolls collectively got together to vote for his photo, under the misconception that his likeness would be included in Guitar Hero. He claimed that he would share his $400 gift card with his church congregation, only to later confess that he spent a sizable portion of it on himself by purchasing games for the Nintendo Wii.
Jeez.
3 days later, he posted several videos concerning the game Little Big Planet. In the first, Chris plays through his custom-made level, styled after the cartoon Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua
Next, he
Teen.
demonstrates how to create your own Sonichu-looking character. Later that day, he
Hey, that's
uploaded
cool.
another video with audible commentary for the first
This is way
time.
better than review
Hello.
tech. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Y'all should know me by now. All the people on the Little Big Pan community, as well as all my Sonichu and Rose Tube fans. If not, my name is
I had
Joe
pretty
Taylor.
much fun with
Okay?
Guitar
He
Hero
previews the
and
idea
Rock
of a
Band when I was
collector's
younger.
case, which he designed
to play,
store
like,
all in-game items he receives.
One of my
Basically,
girlfriends at the time.
The idea of the whole collector's case here is backing up all your items so that when you get to that point, you just back up all your items into each of these little boxes. And
I'll tell you this. He was pretty decent at recording his gameplay for the time. Not too many people back then. They did the television point where they would point the camera at the TV. It seems like he was actually pretty decent at capturing his footage as well. At least, right?
when if you feel like you need one of those items for
Thank you,
level
Megan.
you're working on, you just come back into the level.
Can't hang with the new Rich. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm friends with him. I'm friends with him.
Go get 'em.
In a separate video, he shows off his own personal collection in his own collector's case.
I wouldn't say like super close, but I'm casually enough.
3 or 4 trophies. I think we can put them in first, because I first talked about them.
Come on, I want to talk about him trying to get laid some more. Why are we messing with this Little Big Planet shit?
Parts, big chunks, small.
10 days later, he made a video telling the story of his experiences with the PS3, told through a custom Little Big Planet level.
Take a ride and view some of the games in my collection. And enjoy your dance.
Throughout November, Vivian G took part in an online creative writing project called National Novel Writing Month, which calls for participants to write a 50,000-word manuscript during the month of November. Vivian's story was called A Girl Who Brought Down the World, in which Christopher Winfield Vega, a character who resembled Chris in many ways,
Christopher Winfield
the supreme
Vega,
ruler of the entire world. Strewn throughout the story are references to Chris's own life, as she attempted to show him the error of his ways.
Maybe I need some chickens. I'd rather have chicken nuggies than chickens. Which I don't have chicken nuggets with me right now. I should have mandatory chicken nuggets for each stream.
In a creative manner. When the novelette was finished, she sent it to his home address, hoping that he would read it. Upon receiving it, he was most concerned about who was going to pay for shipping. But since NaNoWriMo could send the writers one free copy of their own story, it is likely that Vivian offered Christian's address instead. When he brought up the book again months later, he admitted that he had not read it yet. On December 1st, Chris confessed to Panda Halo that he was looking forward to possibly making a new gal pal. I just went out to Golden Corral with my father. Mom stayed home because she didn't feel well. Anyway, I've made a new gal pal today, the server who served me and my father. She was cute. Her name is Caitlin. Eventually, she commented on the Family Guy episode I was playing on my PSP. I introduced myself to her, and there was a peaceful spark. I left her a note on a napkin. I noted my being internet famous and mentioned Sonichu.
I will completely agree with that, Alexander. I think for all of his faults and all of his nonsense, definitely was a pioneer for early content creation. I mean, you think about it, he was always making stuff. He had imagination. He was entering contests. He was always recording and archiving stuff. I mean, it took me like a solid, I'd say it went into 2012, 2013 that I even had a decent capture device to get my gameplay footage decent. You know what I mean? So kudos to him or them, whatever you want to call them right now. Kudos on them. Golden Corral. Golden Corral's the shit. I haven't been to Golden Corral in a minute, but I love Golden Corral. Chris Chan grabbing Grub Show.
In Inquisition
Jesus.
Of being friends. If I'm there again, I'll make a note to talk to her again.
If Chris Chan had an eating show, it'd be the grossest thing to watch ever. I was going to do a Chris Chan impersonation, but I don't know if I could do one. How many likes are we at? 22? Let's try to get to 30 likes. Maybe I'll do 40. You know what? At 40, I'll do a Chris Chan impersonation. 40 likes. All right, let's continue.
Or ask about her among the staff. My family and I personally know a couple of the other Femall staff members, both older and taken. He never mentioned her again. Throughout the last month of the year, Christian continued to make
it's not going to be a good impression, but
Sonichu Fans IRC, in which he updated his fans on his personal goings-on and answered any questions. During these chats, Vivian confronted Chris with fake information.
What's up, Shelly?
That challenged his world
Eric
views,
Chu.
such as asking him
I
about non-Caucasian female fans and telling him that a gay fan found him attractive. In an IRC conversation from December 15th, a purportedly female user named Blue Spike asked Chris whether he would film a tour of his house. He said he'd consider it. 3 days later, he revealed that he paid $35.
Yeah, I think this is all AOL Instant
Messenger.
Messenger, chat logs.
Vivian informed Chris of a Sonichu fan named Ryan
I'm
Cash,
so glad
who
I
killed
never
himself.
had a DM correspondence with Chris Chan, because my DMs would be forever immortalized. Imagine if somebody sent Chan a dick pic. It would have been spread on the internet. Well, my dick is on the internet. You just gotta look in the right places. Not telling you guys where you could find my dick at, Maybe when I make my OnlyFans, you guys could sign up.
When he heard that there would be no more Sonichu comics released, as long as the ED page was still up. Christian said that he was saddened by it, but still made sure to advertise a virtual meeting place for Sonichu fans in
Yeah, I'm in the
PlayStation
Chan
Home.
rabbit hole.
He added that he would consider making a tribute video for Ryan. On December 22nd, Vivian brought up Ryan Cash again, claiming that his family hoped that their son's death did not upset Chris too much. He confessed that he had an emotional moment, but was feeling better. He offered a message for the family. Try to move on and live life as peacefully as possible. I'm sure Ryan would have wanted his family to be happy as much as possible. I know that God and Jesus would have told them the same thing from the Bible. 5 days later, Christian and Panda Halo had an allegedly private chat during which she told him that Robert Simmons had come to Australia for a visit and that she met up with him. She constantly teased Christian, inciting jealousy by saying that Robert was a really nice guy and that they went to the beach
Why is
together.
she trying to
where
get
she
him
got
fucking
to try
jealous?
out her new bikini. When she asked about a possibility of a threesome
Oh, I forget, it's a
involving
troll.
Rob, Chris, and herself, Christian confessed that he was against it. They discussed masturbation, which they referred
Jesus.
to by Christian's preferred euphemism, masturbating.
Mass
He admitted
debate.
that he would be willing to be penetrated by a strap-on dildo when they're finally together, and also said that he would have
Alright,
sex.
real quick. I'm not going to hate on somebody for saying they would get pegged. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to hate on somebody for saying that because, be honest, depending on the girl and how freaky she was and how much freaky shit she let me do to her, I would probably let them peg me too. I'm just saying. Alright, let's go
To
on.
get a female dog for her, specifically a collie. Christian also revealed that he bought a chocolate condom for $1, which
It would have to be a you scratch my back, I scratch yours
He also
type
confessed
of deal,
that he loved
though.
her. The next day, they had another chat in which they discussed more private details, such as Chris's fecal incontinence. During the conversation, Panda confessed that she was having emotional and painful period pains, and unleashed a series of bizarre outbursts at Christian. It especially
This
angered
troll
her
was
when he
fucking
said that
good.
he wasn't up for cybersex at the moment. Panda instructed Chris to fuck a dick you're a fuck gay anal sex.
What the fuck?
He later revealed that he lacked inspiration for making YouTube videos due to his sudden internet fame. Panda said that he must suck being famous for fucking being a fucking retard with
Jesus
autism, you
Christ.
dumb dog fucker.
He didn't take the
He took
fucking
little
hint
notice of her
that,
verbal
like,
eruptions and in general was growing distant
that it was
in
probably
their
a fucking troll
interactions.
the way he was talking to him.
Panda Halo finally managed to convince Chris to film his first video in over 2 months.
Captain's log. I wish to express my deepest appreciation.
No, I do not think you're a horrible person, Megan. If you watch my video today for the Across the Spider-Verse thing, I said I have nothing against people that are trans as long as they're not harming kids or trying to manipulate children. So I do not think you're a horrible person because you're a grown adult and you have the right to choose to do what you want and be who you want to be as long as you're not hurting anybody or forcing your beliefs on anybody. That's where I stand on it.
Appreciation for everybody who voted for me on the Guitar Hero Be a Star contest, and for allowing me to be the first
Yes,
to
Stefano,
win
you're
400
100% right.
the $400 gift cards weekly there.
He also addresses Ryan Cash's family.
And for Ryan Cash and his family, I feel for you and I'm sorry, but best thing you could do for Ryan and
Mango,
himself
what is up, dude?
is to move on. Try to be
Android
happy-
gamer,
try
who
to
is
be
Chris Chan?
happy.
Just come in and join
In
in
the
the
future.
join in the fun.
Gee, so much power. That's a lot worse than when that child locked himself in the room after he.
Yeah, there are bad actors. So like, yeah, in my comments today on my video, there was somebody that was saying like, I don't care about the trans community and that trans are criminalized and all this crap. And I even specifically stated in the video today that I'm not against, trans rights or trans people. The thing that got me sick about the Spider-Verse thing was that it was like pushing the thing on. It's like almost like grooming kids. I don't care if you're straight, white, black, Asian, fucking trans, gay, whatever. Just don't fuck with kids. So you heard it here first. I'm not against trans. So Feel free to go defend me in the comments against that person.
Miss Prime Guy in the original movie.
He informs his fans that Sonichu Issue 8 will be released in early January and announces that the first meetup of the Sonichu Home Club over on the
Sonichu
PlayStation
Home
Network
Club
will take place on January 2nd.
Do not leave me, fans, because you know more is to come, definitely. But you know, just depends on my inspiration. I get a lot of stress in my life, and it sometimes hinders me. And even my
I just don't
mental
like
life.
woke shit being fucking
Yep.
forced.
A little embarrassed from saying that, but it's a truth. But you can depend on me to have the comics up as soon as possible at my own pace. So patience will be greatly rewarded. Thank y'all very much, and have a pleasant day, and
What's up, Chris?
talk to y'all again in 2009.
2 days later,
2009.
Cassie Rose emailed Chris letting him know that she and her friend Sarah May created Sonichu Girls, a web forum dedicated to the female fanbase of Sonichu.
Sonichu Girls.
He quickly came and introduced himself to everyone. And
Of course he
proclaimed
would
that
go
empathized
fucking introduce
with
himself
fairer
with the
sex.
Sonichu Girls.
I feel that I am truly in touch with my feminine side, to the point where I'm capable of learning from that to better understand how to treat women in a caring, nurturing, positive way. I've also learned from Red Skelton of how to be a gentleman. Sometimes I wonder between my caring attitude and the lack of a sweetheart if I was born the wrong gender. I wonder what life would have been like if I had actually been born a girl. But afterwards, I'd realized that I should still appreciate being born a boy to gentleman.
I agree,
God
Matt.
gave me the package, and I signed for it. He thanked his female fandom for treating him like a king. On that same day, Gay for Sonichu, a web forum for the gay Sonichu fans, was founded by one named Ignatius J. Riley, named after
Oh, man. Gay for Sonichu. All right.
a character from the novel A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. On January 2nd, 2009, Christian held his first Sonichu Home Club get-together. This event was recorded and later transcribed, but that video has since disappeared and thought to be lost. On the same day, he received an email from someone claiming to be Takashi Tezuka, a famous video game director associated with Nintendo. He stated that Nintendo were going to introduce Sonichu and Rosechu as characters in the game Animal Crossing
Oh my god,
City
these
Folk
trolls.
for the Nintendo Wii. But during development, they left their Wii Connect 24 feature on, and the characters wandered off into the network and were encountered by other players of the game. The following day, Christian participated in a 2-hour-long IRC chat with members of the Sonichu Girls, who persistently praised and complimented Chris to the point of collectively exclaiming about how they all wanted to lose their virginity to him.
Oh my
Towards
god.
the end, he
How would he not fucking know that he was being trolled if a whole girl group of your fans are telling you they want to lose virginity? Like, how do you not know?
confessed that he didn't get along well with his father, citing his unwillingness to wash his hands, the number of arguments he starts, and his homophobia as pressure points. While getting asked why he
Chris is a free man. Hi, Chris, if you're watching. Chris, Christine, whatever you're identifying as today. Hi. Comment, and like and share. Tweet me, Chris Chan, if you get this.
he didn't move out and live life on his own, he said he was feeling stressed. Blue Spike revealed that her real name was Julie. Behind the scenes, Christian and Julie's relationship
You imagine
was getting
Chris
more
Chan
heated,
hits me up,
which came to
or
a
Christine.
boil in an IRC
Let's say
chat
Christine.
a day later. Julie confronted Chris, upset to find out that he was still dating Sarah, and Chris was compelled to say that he loved her more than Panda. Then Sarah joined the chat and understandably felt betrayed. Everyone in the chat called him a jerk. Julie was
Jeez.
so hurt that she threatened to kill herself and left the chat. Christian responded with a somber "damn." He then told Sarah that he loved her more than Julie. After a while, Blue Spike came back. Chris regrettably confessed that he got carried away and professed his love to both of them. Julie threatened to reveal his lying ways to the Sonichu Girls. While Chris was still virtually being
fucking with
yelled
them.
at and branded as a heartbreaker, he
Fucking
confessed that he
hardcore.
needed to finish the comic and left the chat. This day also marked the first documented Skype chat between Chris and Julie, with Julie revealing that she was moving to the United States from her home country, the fictitious Mulvania. On
Mulvania.
January 5th, Christian finally released Sonichu Episode 18 to the public. The prologue
Boyfriend
of the story
free
once more
girl.
establishes that all the relevant characters are of legal age by showing the birthday parties of Sonichu, Rosechu, and
Is
the
he really
chaotic
having to
combo.
clarify that the
At
characters are
Jungle
legal?
Beach, Bubbles surprises Blake with a birthday cupcake, and they share a kiss. The episode itself begins with news reporters covering the spring break party, with the anchor of FQX
This is
News,
still going,
Loretta
yes.
Squall, without warning, tearing off her suit to jump into the party herself. The scene cuts to DJ jams to Sonichu, who thanks Mayor Chandler for keeping Quickville clean, noting that nobody has to go home drunk or Somkey. He then promotes Quick Cola and informs the
Another red
listeners of the
flag.
upcoming
Lots of red
events.
flags.
The scene then joins Gigliami and Blanca backstage, excitedly waiting to perform. Sonichu and the
Gigliami.
Rosechus are at the beach enjoying the sun when they spot a mysterious Rosechu. Magi-chan telepathically informs Bubbles that there is a Sonichu crystal in the ocean, ordering her to fetch it. Sarah Mackenzie and the late Sarah Jackson make a cameo appearance. Chris incorporates an illustration made by Panda Halo into the artwork. Bubbles brings Blake off to the side and tells him that after
You
she
heard the
receives
Sonichu
crystal,
comics
they
are
will
going for a
meet
lot of
under
money?
Pier
Is there anybody
969.
that actually
After she-
owns like an authentic Chris Chan comic? Like legit?
Leaves, the dark new character assumes Bubbles' likeness. Chris then tells the origin story of this new addition to the cast, claiming that one egg from the Rainbow Blast in episode 1 was launched into space and landed on the moon. After it hatched, Count Graduan appeared to mentor it into adulthood. He announced that she would not be able to give
Sonichu.
birth, but in return would acquire both
Get
male
it water
and female
graded?
genitalia. She, or he,
You imagine
evolved
Chris
into
Chan's in order not
Sylvana
to go on the
Rosechu.
internet? You know they're on the
Back in the
internet
present
anyway.
day, Bubbles is searching for the crystal, and Christian inserts a reference to the Disney animation The Little Mermaid. Meanwhile, Blake has just purchased a box of condoms labeled Jimmy. When Sylvana, disguised as Bubbles, surprises him,
Condom.
she convinces him to forego the condoms. They get to the pier and have sex. Unbeknownst to Blake, Sylvana secretes a sleep-inducing nectar from her vagina, which
What?
tranquilizes him. Bubbles then texts Blake,
the
letting him
fuck?
know that she will meet him
Imagine
soon.
if a vagina
So
made
Sylvana
you sleepy.
transforms into Blake. In the meantime, Punchy tells Wild how much he fancies Angelica, but can't seem to express his feelings for her. Wild informs him of a dating education class at Quickville University. They agree that they both will join it.
Who uses
Giuliani is
condoms
backstage
anymore?
And
It
discovers the
depends.
sleeping body of the true Blake. Bubbles is about to meet with whom she thinks is Blake when Magi-chan sends her a message telling her that he is an imposter. Skeptical, she tells him to use a thunderbolt attack on her. Unable to replicate the attack, she realizes that it's not the real Blake. But before Sylvana could destroy Bubbles, Magi-chan teleports her to Blake's bedside. Finally, Gigliami gets to perform the song War of Love, written by Blanca Weiss. After she finishes, Christian informs his readership that Blanca found herself a boyfriend and moved back to Kentucky. He also mentions the difficulty he had in choosing one out of 3 women he was flirting with over the internet. Fortunately, God and Jesus made the decision easier for him
God
by
and
killing
Jesus?
Sarah Jackson in a car crash
Jesus
and revealing
Christ.
the other to be a troll, possibly referring to Jesse Ruddy. This left only Sarah Mackenzie unscathed, promising her his virginity and eternal loyalty.
Did he really
He
put
gives
that in a
brief
book?
message of condolence to Ryan Cash. On the same day the comic was officially completed, Chris received an email from noted game designer and the then senior executive of Nintendo, Shigeru Miyamoto, an elaborate scheme of a troll. The
Why
fake
did he
Miyamoto
think it
told
was-
him that he was interested in meeting Chris concerning the Sonichu video game. The same troll also assumed the role of James Zilberstein, the alleged lawyer for Nintendo of America, who was often referred to by the nickname Jay-Z. While very flattered, Chris voiced his concern concerning the commute to Nintendo headquarters in Washington state. The following day, he expressed his elation in a video.
For those of you who own a Nintendo Wii and the Animal Crossing City Folk game, you'll be interested to know. Sonichu and Rosechu, actual villagers, coming to your town. February
Jesus.
24th, 2009, my 27th birthday.
I used to play that game
And
a lot.
also with that, I am definitely in talks. Aside from the Nintendo associate who has informed me about the Animal Crossing deal, as well as their lawyer, the lawyer of Nintendo of America, who I will not reveal their names, keep them quiet there.
He talks about an issue concerning the names of some of his characters.
I have I am working on the edits among the comics, with name changes of some of the characters, because some of them are based on real life, but most are not. And also, I had to
I've
talk
not
with
seen
the
High Score
lawyer
documentary.
and sort out which were most relative to Sonichu himself and the franchise, as well as those are only relative to me and my person, and those that were
I cannot
not
feel bad
relative
for
to either
Chris
one.
Chan because in the long run,
And just let y'all see what I
he
did with my
became a
Wiimote and
fucking
nunchuck.
legit
Look, Sonichu colors.
sicko.
And I painted silver C's around the Wii. Make it more like Queek. And then, just keeping it CWC there. Okay, so enjoy. Continue to make Sonichu and Roachu very popular and praise him very much. Then we can get the games made. Alright, that's about it for now. Have a good day.
Christian was told by Miyamoto and or Zilberstein that he was legally obliged to change the names of all the characters in his comics who were based on real people. He proceeded to go through the entire Sonichu back catalog, altering the names of people from his real life. Mary Lee Walsh, for instance, was reimagined as Sloweel Ryam and sometimes Sloweel the Witch, the names of whom being based on the reverse spelling of Mary Lee Walsh.
That's funny.
Despite him manually altering all the instances of actual people being mentioned in his comic, he made no attempt at correcting the numerous spelling mistakes present throughout. Likewise, he was instructed to change his Cuirassier Hameha attack because the word curse was deemed too aggressive. Chris consequently changed it to a Shin-Ye Hameha, which was likely to have been a reference to the anime series Excel Saga director's name, Shinichi Nabeshin Watanabe, and is a similar use of wordplay to the Nabe Hameha, which is the iteration used in Excel Saga. This ongoing relationship between Christian and Miyamoto came to be referred to by the trolls as the Miyamoto Saga.
The Miyamoto
they began
Saga.
To apply this label to other past interactions with Chris and particular people, be they real or fake. For example, his relationship with Megan became known as the Megan Saga.
Poor Megan.
His conflict with Stackhouse was the Adam Stackhouse Saga, and his failed romance with Blanca became the Blanca Saga. This categorization system became common practice with future trolling endeavors and important life events. On January 6th,
never even heard
the
of
same
Excel
troll
Saga.
who posed as Miyamoto and his lawyer assumed the identity of Greg Mays, a web designer working for Nintendo,
definitely all the
and emailed
bullying
Chris
and trolling
informing him
affected
that he had
him.
been assigned with the task of redesigning the Sonichu website in anticipation of Sonichu and Rosechu's incorporation into Animal Crossing. After a few exchanges, Christian gave Greg the administrative password to Sonichu.net, which was swiftly changed so Chris could not access it anymore.
Jesus
Other
Christ.
themed websites were also blocked. Mays claimed that lawyers representing Sega suspended the site due to a copyright conflict. Despite Mays denying it, Chris accused him of being a troll.
Yeah,
listen,
you
sir,
think, Chris?
I want you to restore all the files you've deleted from Sonichu.net, the Sonichu and Rosechu fan site, Quick's Pokesite 2, and the other Quick sites that were on there, or I will have my lawyer, his people of Nintendo, and the people of Sega, even the power of Mr. Miyamoto himself, bring in a tracking team, track you down, and force you to restore Sonichu.net, and all
bless his heart, he still thinks Miyamoto is real at this time.
You do not want to remain on my bad side. My fangs are sharp, and I can thirst for blood, even though I am Cherokee, not a vampire. Greg Mays even showed Chris a mock-up of the proposed new design to prove that he was not a troll, only to be apparently fired by Nintendo. Look, thanks to a mistake on Sega's part, I've lost my job, and now I can't feed my kids for the next week. I offered to restore the site, but you wouldn't let me, so the client, you, has been lost, and my employer just fired me. I am crying right now.
Yeah, they're fucking with him
Thanks.
hardcore.
Christian made a video addressing the issue.
Unfortunately, due to a troll having found access to the database behind Sonichu.net, it is temporarily shut down, and I cannot change the password at the moment. But apparently the guy said that it can't fix it, so pretty much forced him to do it. So, Greg Mays at gmail.com.
They definitely are getting him from every
3
angle.
G's in the Greg. If you do not re-upload Sonichu.net back to the way it was, I will come down at you with my boys from Nintendo and my lawyer man from Nintendo, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
You're gonna come down with his boys from Nintendo and the boys at Sega. They're gonna track you down. We're gonna punish you for what you
This
did if
fucking
you don't
poor
bring my website
fucking
back up
guy,
to the way
man.
it was. Jay-Z, if you were the one that trolls the one,
Trolling was on a different level back
you're
then.
getting it. So just listen to me, you jerk. Re-upload it, or we're gonna rain heckle on you, because I'm not afraid to show my fangs.
Oh my god.
But I digress. Peace and love to all the rest of the loyal Sonichu and Roast Your Pants. Thank you for your patience.
Despite the troubles concerning his website, he continued to correspond with Shigeru Miyamoto, recounting the discussions he had with his parents. Mr. Miyamoto, my mother has given
Chris
the
Chan was
issue
a saga
much,
you
much
check in.
thought, and she feels that
I mean, he's definitely something else. He's on another level, is he not?
she should
Definitely.
come with me to be my escort.
I'm still new to all
Personally,
this.
I also would feel better and safer with her around. I'm sure you can understand.
Oh,
since
yeah,
upon
he's a
my
sponge for
understanding
trolls.
Based on your past story ideas with Pokemon at least, and Ash with his mother in the second and third movies. My mother and I felt the sense of those who worked on them had deep affections for their mothers as well. We were deeply moved. My father, who has traveled with General Electric, says that Nintendo should pay for mine and my mother's tickets in advance. Then my mother and I can pick them up at the airport. Please let me know swiftly if it's possible. Due to our financial situation, and my father being a penny pincher, we need you to advance the tickets to me and my mother, please. Barbara herself contributed an email to Miyamoto.
Jesus
We
Christ.
apologize for any inconvenience. A rush request of this nature jams the thinking process and does not allow time for working out all details to travel from coast to coast and does not allow for necessary financial arrangements. We thank you for this opportunity and hopefully can come to the best solution.
I mean,
for
I'm still
all
learning
involved
new
in
shit.
This venture. Robert and Barbara, writer, have both
Yeah,
had
he had
experience
mental
with big
problems.
business
You'll
with
find
General
out soon
Electric
enough
Company and
just how
Reynolds
bad those
Metals.
mental problems
Of
are.
historic value to the computer world, Robert was in on the research and development from the beginning, and without his knowledge, NES might not have arrived so soon. We look forward to joining with you in this venture. Yours truly, Barbara Weston Chandler, mother, Robert Franklin Chandler Jr., father. After arranging a new date, Chris presented Zilberstein with new game ideas, talked about his vast game collection, and suggested that it would be no trouble for Miyamoto to send him $800 to cover the trip to Washington. He suggested a plan B, which involved flying Miyamoto to Chris's house instead, but understood that it would be challenging given his busy schedule. When suggested that he should sell off his games to pay for his trip, Chris stated that he couldn't due to the history he had with them. He also talked about receiving
They were
a
trying to
monthly
make
Social
him
Security
save.
payment for his
I
disability,
mean, they're
and then
trying to
talked
get him to
about the
sell his
numerous times
games.
in his life he overcame the odds. On January 12th, the troll behind Greg Mays told Chris that he was actually Jason Kendrick Howell, and said that in order to regain access to Sonichu.net, he had to make a video announcing that he was either straight or gay, leaving the choice up to Chris. He
Jesus.
made a 9-second long video stating that he was straight, holding up a poster of Britney Spears as proof.
Don't you
God.
forget it.
Oh man, Britney's hot, but that's how he's proven it.
Insulted by its brevity, the one who called himself Jason ordered Chris to make a much longer video. He conceded, making a near 10-minute long video in which he professes that he is straight.
You know who I am. But I have randomly decided to make this video because I am sick of all the false accusations and rumors and slanders that have been going around on the internet against me. So I tell you for sure and for true that I am straight. Most of my friends in my life have been female. I've had only few male acquaintances, and they've definitely turned me off, the majority of them, because they are rude, crude, and inconsiderate, causing wars and such. But women are so kind and sweet. And you don't have to look at any
He just needed to get laid.
any of them in bikinis or in a nude to fail to see the beauty in each and every wonderful woman. You know, between them and me and the majority of the world, we all just want to be understood. And I understand the ladies. I understand the women. You could definitely see the sheer brilliance of their delightful personalities between each and every one of them. And just because they act in a harsh nature, even when it should be calm and peaceful, they still care about the men in their lives.
Bless his
And
heart.
especially the children that she and her husband put together. Like I would be putting together with my sweetheart. My sweet panda. Never gonna give you up. I appreciate the inner beauty more
Man,
than the outer beauty. But yet, I am attracted to the outer beauty as well, as the majority
I feel,
of my gender should be able to appreciate.
man, I feel like
And Playboy
it's so hard not to feel bad for him at this point in his life. So when I say I feel bad for him, okay, this moment, like they're documenting right here, like this era, I feel fucking terrible for him. Like, fuck, man, I wish somebody would have stood up for his ass. Like, he didn't have, like, one real person in his life to stand up for him and fucking defend him and back him up. And, yeah, there was people in the past that tried to tell him, hey, you need to get off the internet. Hey, you know, this person's a troll, blah, blah, blah. Like, but did he not have, like, a single real life friend? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I feel bad at him for this point in his life, but then the back of my head, I'm like, fuck, well, there's a point of no return for him where he did some fucked up shit. But Jesus Christ, it's hard to sit down and actually realize that this is a real fucking human being too, because they just feel like a whole fucking another level of like enigma.
has been able to help us in that sense to better relate and further our appreciation for the female species, the females, the women, the beautiful ladies.
He's a product of the internet, yeah. Yeah, he was being forced to make this video about women.
Playboy, I still care about the women. And I even go as far as to stoop to one low level. Boobies.
Yeah, he rejected it. Boobies.
Vaginas.
Vaginas. Did he just moan?
Gorgeous. Christian Weston Chandler, I am straight. Peace.
After the video was completed, Hal asked one more thing of Chris. Saddened by the loss of both of his own parents, he wanted Chris to make a video with Bob and Barb and have them express how proud they are of him.
Oh,
He said
God.
that he would film it soon. He never did. On January 15th, 2009, Chris announced that Sonichu.net was restored.
Oh, yeah, I
and
know
also
we
uploaded
haven't.
a video officially denouncing ED.
I am hereby making it official and making a statement.
We
that
definitely haven't scratched the
the
surface.
majority to every single detail on that heinous page against me is all a pack of lies, bunch of slanders.
Thank you, Megan. I
twists
appreciate
of
that.
my own actual words and
Smash the
drawings
monitor.
and such for the trolls / internet bullies' own evil purposes. I'm a good person. I'm good-natured, but I will show my fangs when I have to.
Show
Only
your
when I have
fangs.
to. I'm showing my fangs right now against that page.
He also thanks Sarah Mackenzie and the Sonichu girls for their ability to appreciate and understand him for who he is.
So I'm making it official. Nobody will be allowed or ever able to use anything on that page, that Encyclopedia Dramatica page, with the name Chris Chan or something similar along the lines of running to Christian Weston Chandler or Christopher Weston Chandler, or even Christopher Christian Weston Chandler or Christian Christopher Weston Chandler, among those names. I curse y'all to bad luck and extreme misfortune.
Yeah, if y'all haven't smashed that like yet, guys, hit that like.
Ha!
Shit.
Peace.
The following day, Christian stated that Jason had seized control of Sonichu.net once again and announced the conception of his new domain.
That bastard, Jason Kendrick Howe, the guy who originally started the Encyclopedia Dramatica page hacked my tripod account the first time, and after recovering the password and full capability of the tripod account, he just had to do it again. So in the future, from this point on, it's sonichu.info.
Thank you, Grizz.
On January 17th, the troll masquerading as Jason Kendrick Howell revealed himself to be Ryan Cash's older brother, Clyde Cash. Refusing to believe this latest revelation, he continued to refer to the troll as Howell and left an angry message on his voicemail.
Jason Kendrick Howell, you bastard! Bastard! You hacked into everything!
Jesus
you
Christ.
have driven me so beyond the wall I can't even describe it! You love me now, but I pray you dead! Goodbye!
With Troll's moves and behavior becoming predictable, Chris could have had the sense to ignore them, as he had stated before, and not fuel the fire. He could have realized that the trolls only craved for attention, and
all he had to do
grow
was just
in
ignore
tenacity
it.
Once noticed. Clyde Cash would prove to be no different.
What's up, Oscar? Boom, boom. That was part 7. We're about to go to part 8 next. If you guys haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and do it. We're at 38. Let's get come on. If you haven't smashed it yet, let's do it. What's up, Sega Seth? Smash it. I was going to do a Chris Chan impersonation here. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be horrible. Then he kind of talked a little. This is Christian Weston Chandler, and today I'm going to give you guys my 50, I can't even do it, my 50 reasons why I need a boyfriend-free girl. I don't fucking know. Oh. Chris Chan, if you're watching this, please don't stalk my... please don't come and stalk my house. Don't come and stalk my house. I mean, you know what? No, I'm not going to say it. Kristen Weston Chandler, the creator of Sonichu, and I need a boyfriend-free girl. Between the ages of 18... How old's Chris Chan now? Chris Chan's 2 years older than me, right? I think Chris Chan was born in 82. You gotta have a little bit of that country twang. Did you think of all the content you could make if Chris Chan was your roommate? Like, that's what I was gonna go to. Somebody said choose your words. I was just thinking, like, could you imagine being roommates with Chris Chan? Like, how fucking wild that would be. Like, I'm over here just thinking of the possibilities of content. I'm over here like, damn. Think of the possibilities of content and shit. But then also think of the possibility of him fucking molesting your ass like he did to his mother. Oh, it would be definitely exhausting, but it'd be fun to like record it all. I don't think, you know what? I think I would be too much. I think I would be too much for Chris Chan. I think Chris Chan couldn't handle me, if I'm to be fucking honest. I think I would be too much for Chris Chan. I think when it comes down to it, I'm a lot crazier than Chris Chan is. I'm not as weirdo and fucked up as Chris Chan, but I think I would fucking drive Chris Chan nuts. I think Chris Chan would be like, this guy's fucking crazy. I need to get out of here. I'm just saying. Is this 8? Yeah, here we go. All right, we're going to continue. Oh, I love the music.
What made him this way? What is the attraction?
Oh, Chris Chan was around. I would
What
definitely be
keeps
streaming.
us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Chan. I don't know how much this YouTube channel has made just off of this series. I feel anger towards you, Mr. 8-bit Eric, as Christian Weston Chandler.
Mr. Miyamoto-san. I have decided to do this video standing up as I felt it more appropriate, so that I could also allow myself to bow for your presence and such.
On January
I'm not gonna hate on the
2000.
Hey, I'm not gonna hate on the toys because I have my fair share of toys in mommy's basement. I'm just saying, no hate. All right.
2009, Chris filmed a video to convince Shigeru Miyamoto that he was the true Christian Weston Chandler.
I covered my number on there. If you look at in one point of view, you can see the Virginia and the state.
Wait a
numbers
minute.
on there.
He's showing his goddamn ID to a fucking fake ass fucking troll.
And also, Mr. Miyamoto, my Wii remote and nunchuck.
Oh, the Wii remote nunchuck. Clarify and
Wii
verify
play.
himself.
To quote the commercial,
We would like to
in
play.
an honorable way, if I may.
What's up, Carbonite? What's up,
Well,
Neil?
Mr. Miyamoto, please,
You see the Mario movie?
do
Nice.
not,
I saw it this
pull me
evening.
as,
I'll be making a video review
troll,
of it.
because I am the real deal. Believe me. And hopefully I will be able to meet with you in Redmond as soon as possible. I'll be talking about...
I wonder if Miyamoto knows who Chris Chan is. Like, legit. Like, not to where, like, I don't know. Wouldn't that be crazy? Who do you think is the most famous person that knows who Chris Chan is? If we really sit down and think about it. Like, do you think there's, like, legit, like, rappers? Like, does Snoop Dogg know who Chris Chan is? Or do you think, like... I don't know. Do you think, like the girl that played Wednesday, Jenna Ortega, do you think she knows who Chris Chan is? Or... do you think Jack Black knows who Chris Chan is?
my church congregation tomorrow.
Jackie Chan.
And I wish you a pleasant day, Miyamoto-san. Sayonara for now.
Later in a Skype chat, Julie convinced Christian to make a video reasserting his heterosexuality.
Just to let everybody in my fan base and on the internet know, I am straight.
What's up, Backbone?
I am straight. And no slanderous troll is gonna alter me in such way. I'm straight. Straight? Believe me.
He's straight.
I have a subscription to Playboy. And look at my eyes, my face. I can't be more serious than how I am right now.
Oh, God.
Those damn slanderous trolls. Damn them all to hell. And another thing, you slanderous trolls. You can kiss my foot. And you know what else?
He stomps on an unused vibrator that he got as a free gift with a purchase from AdamEve.com.
Damn.
And don't you forget it. How about the rest of y'all, the true good citizens? Peace, and have a good day.
On that same day, Clyde Cash hacked into Chris's AOL account and sent an email to Cash's other persona, Miyamoto, posing as Christian. I just wanted to let you know that I, Christian Weston Chandler, have come out of the closet. I am gay.
Oh my God.
I've been ashamed to admit it for so long, but I don't think I need to hide it from y'all. I hope you understand.
Sorry
and
for,
support me
ruining-
the path I've chosen in
ruining
life.
the,
And if anyone is offended by what I've decided,
blissful
please forgive
ignorance
me.
of yours,
I am
Craig.
sorry, but I cannot live a lie any longer. I have never been straight. I am gay and always have been. Yours truly, Christian Weston Chandler. It was possibly around this time that a select few trolls, including Clyde Cash, Cogsdev, and Bluespike, among others, formed an alliance called the Private Villa of Corrupted Citizens, named after the villainous organization
That's
of the Sonichu
hilarious.
comics. They would secretly discuss future trolling schemes and organize and orchestrate interactions with Christian in order to effectively manipulate him into providing whatever kind of content they were seeking.
These
They
trolls
desired
went
to be
like
the sole manipulators of Chris
extra
and
fucking
eventually
mile,
resisted
man.
acceptance of new
Like-
members, at most having no more than 50
I've dealt with some fucking obsessed fucking weirdos in my time, but never like this.
members at any one time. On January 19th, Chris let Julie know that he received a death threat against his family over the phone, attributing it to Clyde Cash. In response, he made a video begging that Clyde move on from tormenting him.
Clyde, I'm sorry your brother died. Well, that doesn't mean you have to go picking on me for the cause of his death, because I did not do it personally to him, and I did not mean to do it. I'm just an innocent bystander in all this. You don't have to do anything mean. I mean, would Ryan want you to go doing
And this was
anything
like
stupid
still
as
like
torturing other people, or
pre-social
even go
media
as far
era
as killing
too.
them?
Do you imagine if social media was
You don't
around when
have
they
to do
fucking
this.
were doing
Just
this?
live on your life and move on. You'll find yourself a girlfriend, and she'll make you happier than possibly how Ryan could have done it. I mean, I feel for you, man. I mean,
Facebook was out then,
my
but it
dog
wasn't as
died.
big as it was
Sad.
now.
I cried for weeks, but yet I got over it. I saw Patty in my dreams, and she reassured me that she was okay, and that God is taking good care of her. And with that, I was able to move on, live my life a little bit more happier and more luckily. Been over 2 years now since she died. You'll find a lot of other things that make you about as or greater than happy as you were with Ryan around.
Oh yeah, he seems like genuinely
Just
fucking
take it
sad.
one day at a time, one moment at a time. You'll get over it. Peace, man.
He also wrote another email to Miyamoto, telling him that the previous email was penned by an imposter, and reasserted that he was actually a straight man. He let Miyamoto know that he had sent him a letter containing original Sonichu and Rosechu drawings, and a photocopy of his driver's license, enclosed in an envelope personalized with a
Wait, the
hand-drawn
creator
Sonichu
of
on it.
My Little Pony was
Following
having to do a
day,
cameo?
He completed his
Jeez.
PowerPoint presentation about the history of Sonichu, with the intention of sending it to Nintendo.
That's very interesting. I didn't know
On
about
January
that.
20th,
I like
Christian
how
took
he
part
felt
in
the
an
need that he
IRC
has to
chat,
clarify
which
his
included Clyde
his
Cash
orientation
and someone
to.
who called himself Billy Mays, playing the part of the well-known infomercial salesperson.
Well, yeah, the mom
replicating
thing
the high volume
at the end
his
of the
voice
story
by
ruins
typing
it.
his messages in all caps. Chris tried to convince Clyde to stop threatening him by likening Cash's loss with the death of his dog, Patty. Clyde claimed that he raped Sarah Mackenzie. Chris didn't respond. While his detractors continued to call him lazy and deceitful, he said that he was bravely standing up to them, like a warrior. Clyde and Mays then proceeded to call him gay, citing the photo of him in his mother's underwear as proof. Chris defended himself by admitting that he owned numerous pairs of dirty crapped briefs as a result of poop
Jesus.
sliding out of him without his knowledge. He further defended his sexuality by proclaiming that he loved vaginas and hated dicks. He continued to argue about his alleged homosexuality for more than 10 minutes.
Oh man, that's
with
what got
Mays
him the most
interjecting
big
to
rise.
address
Is
the
the
point.
see? I
You
don't
know,
get it though
not
because
for
he
nothing,
eventually
But I know I'm straight. If somebody calls me gay, I don't feel a need to rant about it.
he
for 10
eventually
minutes.
became
Chris then discussed the
or
legality
identified
of
as
his
a
comic,
female.
saying
So
that
it's
Sonichu was
funny
legal
of how
on the grounds of it being
bad
a parody.
he
Sarah
would
May
get
joined the
mad.
chat
He
in
would get
Chris's
over
defense. Shortly after,
Yeah, that's what I said
Ignatius J.
earlier.
Riley, the
If he had a real friend back then, I think he would have been better off.
founder of Gay for Sonichu, arrived as well. He mentioned a paper he wrote featuring
Gay
Sonichu
for
called
Sonichu.
Heterosexual Homoeroticism in Internet Subcultures, a case study, which would allegedly be published in a future issue of the Journal of Gay and Lesbian Subculture Studies. He also revealed via a fabricated image that the fan club had made a Sonichu float for San Francisco's Gay Pride Parade. Riley highlighted the supposed homosexual nuances featured in the comics, such as the significance of rainbow imagery, male-looking female characters, and his flamboyant fashion sense. He then revealed Christian's personals page on the Hook Cafe website. After the non-stop berating, Chris unleashed his frustrations. Get it through your thick skulls as you f***ing possibly can. I am f***ing straight for women, their vaginas, their breasts, and most importantly, I am straight for their individual sweetness. The following day, Chris and Clyde met again over IRC. Early in the chat, Panda herself appeared and confessed to Chris that Clyde Cash had raped her,
he
taking
definitely
her virginity.
was
Christian hardly
desperate
acknowledged
in his
it,
love
allowing
quest.
Sarah and Clyde to discuss it amongst themselves. She revealed that she got pregnant. Despite Cash admitting that he was willing to move in with her to support the baby, Christian said that he still loved her and would care for the child as if it were his own. He stated that he wouldn't object if Sarah chose to be
What's
with
up,
Clyde
Nintendo Mail?
instead of him. Panda then told him that she
He
would
never
hand
grew
the
up.
child over to Cash.
Yeah, I
if
think he had
Sonichu
like
became
the
successful
maturity of
worldwide
like
and
a
would
kid
move in
still.
with Chris and have lots of sex with him. If this condition
Yeah,
wasn't met,
he
would
was
live
a
with
high
Clyde
functioning
instead.
autistic,
On the same
Steffi.
day, Christian addressed the recent hacks of his websites.
In addition to my previous denouncing of the Sonichu.net, I have also denounced
should do DSP?
Sonichu.info since that got hacked into on around the 18th of January. So as of the 18th, I've denounced Sonichu.info. But I promise every one of you, my loyal, true Sonichu fans, especially the Sonichu girls,
The Sonichu girls.
and while I respect men in general, I hate the homos. I actually
I like how he has it at the end add, I hate the homos. Jesus Christ. What's up, Xander?
do have a past story, as I have realized from repressed memories back from the Greene County days. But I will not go further than that because y'all would have a field day.
Yeah, I heard
I'm
about
straight,
Cyrax a
and
couple of
nothing
times.
is going to change that.
Later that day, he informed Miyamoto that he will
Yeah, I'm
arrive in
trucking
Redmond,
through.
Washington
Trucking
soon.
through,
He
Xander.
also attached his Sonichu PowerPoint presentation. The next day, Chris apparently left for Nintendo of America headquarters in Redmond. To
I'm
meet
not familiar with the
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Cyrax stuff, but I've seen
There
that
was
name
no
floating
online
around.
activity from him until January 26th.
January 26, 2009. I just got back. I set off to Redmond. It was a good trip. Flew all the way there and all the way back. Boy, my arms are tired. That's no joke. Anyway, the Sonic in the video game project. It's all off the ground and it's all progressing. I'm not at liberty to discuss it any further beyond that, as I have made the agreement with Mr. Miyamoto upon such. Anyway, that's it for now, and I will try to answer as many emails as possible at my earliest convenience within my busy hours. Thank you very much for your patience. Have a good day.
You know why he
quickly
never
took the
started a
video
jewelry
offline,
line?
claiming he was ordered to
Oh,
do
it's
so
a
by
doozy,
Nintendo.
alright, Nintendo
After being
Mail.
confronted by Miyamoto via email, Christian confessed.
Yeah, I've never heard of watched Cyrax, but I've heard of it. I've seen, I guess, channels that cover Cyrax, but I've never really had like the, I guess, I don't know, like the reason to really check it out. But when every time something happens with Chris Chan and Chris Chan going to jail, and I just remembered how big this documentary was, I was like, you know what, this would be kind of fun to check this out, you know, do something different. I don't know if I'm going to go down the rabbit hole of locales too often. I know DSP blocked me back like in 2016 or so for making fun of his cameras on moment. But yeah, I don't know. I've heard of Cyrax though.
That he never went to the supposed meeting. I am not lazy, Mr. Miyamoto.
You feel bad for
and
this,
I
but
am
at the same
terribly
time you
sorry for
don't.
angering you.
Yeah.
I meant no harm. Please, Mr. Miyamoto, do not cancel everything. I come from a mother and father who were of great business practices, and yet I lack a bunch of experiences that they had that I require. I have given greatest effort to perform to your wishes. I have given greatest effort to raise the money for the money locally, but I could not find local emotional and financial support, even from my own mother and father, my church's congregation, and my attorney. I have worked very hard on that PowerPoint presentation, and worked very hard when I drew up the CAD plans for Quickville Shopping Mall. I did a hefty amount of thinking in that video and sending all that to Redmon, yet to see all that work fall into discarded abyss. I've worked my mind, my body, and my soul very hard in all my works, and I'm not lazy. Please, Mr. Miyamoto, grant me
Man, they're
another
breaking
chance
this
to make
guy's
up for my
heart.
past mistakes from my hard work. I promise you that I, Christian Weston Chandler, can and will do a lot better than before, and be more capable of meeting with you in the near future.
I always like how he has to like say his
In
full
response to
name.
this, Clyde Cash assumed the identity of the then president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé, to scold Chris. I'm known to be a loudmouth. I don't take crap from anyone. So if you are easily offended, I suggest you stop reading. But
Damn.
don't worry, I'll try to go easy on you. Keyword
They
being
faked
try
Reggie
here.
writing
But
him.
with that out of the way, I just want to say something to you personally. May I kindly ask, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you
Oh
for
my
real or
God.
what? I was there for everything. I saw Miyamoto waiting for up to 2 days in the bitter cold for you to show up, and you stood him up.
Jesus.
I was even there trying to arrange everything for you, even setting up someone to escort you to our building complete with bodyguards and full security, because I knew you were concerned about safety. And for what? So you could just not show up? I mean, I don't even know what to think. It's just completely unbelievable. Think about what happened if you did go, and you had to ask Mom
I should have a
and Dad
cage
for an
match
okay
with
on
Chris.
everything.
That'd be funny.
Imagine what a complete disaster that would be. I mean, listen, simply put, you are not fit to do business with us, as you are not even in a position where you can make your own decisions, which is vital to survive in the workplace, and
This
even
is
life
fucking-
in general. After a few more exchanges, Reggie admitted that Nintendo had lost interest in Sonichu. We're not interested in your project. I've seen the PowerPoint. Apart from the fact that you are unable to manage for yourself, the PowerPoint really was the final straw.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
filled with gratuitous and shameless drawings.
I'm
with every
surprised
other
Cha-
frame showing some form of part.
I am honestly surprised, and I'm not trying to make fun of suicide victims. I am honestly surprised that when this happened, that Chris Chan didn't do something stupid like hurt himself. Cause this is some next level like trolling. Like they were like deliberately going for the jugular when they did this with the fake Reggie emails and leading him on essentially. Like, I'm honestly surprised he didn't do something stupid, because this was like his fucking dream right here.
Partial nudity or characters making out with each other. This decision is final. We are not going to do business with you, and that is all.
Adam Sessler's
Sort out your
a
own life.
locale?
We
Yeah,
cannot
he
help
is.
you.
Yeah, I
Christian
saw the
disagreed with
original. I made a video on EDP after that happened with the bust, but I didn't do like a live reaction to the sting. But I did make a video about that.
Assessment of the PowerPoint presentation. There was positively no nudity at all in the PowerPoint presentation. And what the heck is wrong with true love and kissing? Are you a virgin yourself? Have you had a bunch of bad dates?
Jesus
Or are you
Christ.
so close-minded and rednecked? True love is a truly sacred bond between woman and man, and when they are together, they get attracted to each other very much to kiss and later make love. God and Jesus wants us all to experience and share true straight love. There is nothing objectionable from that. I am a man who stands for true love and honesty in comics and in real life, although I am still a frustrated virgin with autism on the side.
Jesus.
At least I am making a positive difference in keeping true love between only woman and man in my actions. On a side note, I despise all homosexual males, period. Also, I bet you probably smoke and drink, don't you? I speak against
Jesus
those as well,
Christ.
since they are tools to speed you to
lashing
death
the
with
fuck
cancer,
out.
liver problems, bar fights, and automobile accidents. Give up the habits. They are beyond
Loam
gross and
Armstrong is up
disgusting.
there.
Sigh. On January
I should
30th,
just like
Chris
randomly
released a
look
video
up like
addressing the events
internet
of the past few
locales.
days.
I respectfully detract the previous statement I made, where I said where the wheels were rolling with Nintendo of America, because the president of the company, Reggie Fils-Aimé, has blatantly canceled the project, and also I'm respectfully doing this retraction, but also I'm putting in my own 2 cents, because Reggie has just made a step too far. Mr. Aime has lost my respect because he objects true love. I mean, it's between straight lovers. Homo males are objectionable. Very objectionable. I hate them. But when it's between a male and a female, it's true love and honesty. So, Mr. Imes, you've lost my respect.
Oh my god.
And you have crossed the line. And if you want to see me at court,
Imagine if Reggie saw this.
Court.
Imagine if Reggie saw this video like in real time, like back then, whatever year this was. Now it's easier for people to see videos, but imagine if Reggie saw this back then.
I'll see you both in court, Charlottesville, Virginia court. I have a grand number of family and friends.
Like he would just be like, "What the fuck is this?"
In my character.
Because like even me now, like I've had weirdos fucking make videos that have like fabricated like beef with me and shit like that, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? Like, who the fuck is this, and what the fuck is this about? Like, could you imagine if Reggie saw this video from Chris Chan and he was just like, who the fuck is this guy? like what the fuck is this guy's deal?
Peace.
He swiftly removed this video as well, issuing another a day later in its place.
I respectfully retract the previous video I uploaded, and I wish to apologize humbly for it. I want Mr. Miyamoto, at least, to be able to, present himself personally, or at least to send something in the snail mail to prove that I have been talking to the real man himself, to my family. Because, my mommy and daddy, they love me and care about me very much, and they just get concerned when I talk to other people on the internet and they're not sure about who they are. Please, do not cancel the project totally. I mean, uncancel it, and just shelve it. Because as you can tell from my energy I have given, I am very ambitious about the project, and honestly,
they just like took this dude's dream.
I'm a good guy, and y'all have the money. Y'all should be able to, find some free time in your schedules. To come and visit some of your actual partial or full business associates in their homes. I showed y'all respect, but then
oh, you met me before Sega Seth?
Happened,
cool.
So hopefully
didn't know that.
We just put all this behind us and start fresh.
You'd rock the necklace?
On a good note.
I'd rock a Sonichu
right.
medallion, no nuts.
Later that day, Chris took part in his first chat with supposed admirers on Mumble, a voice chat application designed to be used by gamers. In the fan chat, he talked about Transformers, games, and gaming systems.
I used to hate both the PlayStation and the Xbox, but then I ended up getting the PlayStation 1 at a rummage sale, and then I just kind of I test played it, and then I pretty much then I decided not to trade in. Oh, excuse me a second.
The hell was that loud bang?
I'm actually wondering if I should stay online or go play Animal Crossing.
The conversation eventually moves on to other topics.
Women's bodies look. Let me try this again. Women's bodies look.
He's creating victimhood? I mean,
they're more
you gotta remember, he was autistic, and lots of times when
they're truly like works of art.
When people like him are on the internet not being monitored,
the statues
seeing who they're talking to and stuff, they tend to get into trouble.
Chris admits to somewhat approve of sex between sisters.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna reproduce, so there's no messed up stuff there.
I don't know, I guess between sisters, but it's possibly okay, but I'm not saying for certain.
Chris Chan wrote a stand-up routine for Jerry Seinfeld?
Come back
Yeah, what has he not done?
You too. Good night.
That's what I want to know. I'd be surprised If I found out what has he not done, I'd be like, damn.
I got most of that recorded. I got it all recorded from when I returned back.
Dang, I forgot about the
around
old
this
school
time
Skype
that Chris
sounds.
sent Cassie Rosechew 23 locks of his own hair, enclosed
Wait a
in
minute.
a bag, with each lock accompanied.
Why did he send locks of his fucking hair to people? Can somebody explain that?
By an official seal of approval intended to be shared amongst members of the Sonichu girls. He also attached a letter. I felt I should send you the sample of my hair
Oh,
locks
they
I was
trolled
able
and
to divide
they trolled and asked him for okay.
for you and your friends, including Sarah May. Enclosed in are 23 locks of my hair.
4 more likes to
I felt
50. Let's
bad
get
for
to
not making
50 likes,
200
y'all.
cards in
Let's
the
get them
time.
up.
I've been through a bunch of bad times, and some good. I trust that you can understand fully, and I deeply thank you for that. When she finally received the package, she stated that the hair was greasy and had an odd
The
smell.
hair's greasy.
On February 4th, Christian held his second mumble chat. This time, he was joined by Clyde.
Or Hyman.
Remember the last stream I reacted to that one video?
Well,
Yeah, the DSP video?
It's a terrible mistake I made, but I plan to make it up to her. Getting
He's
married,
based.
I'm doing the things that I should do.
Oh, and another thing, if she is really over there with you now, then put her on the mic, please.
She's very busy, okay? She's very busy.
During the lengthy chat, Chris answers many questions from the people involved.
You've been in an automobile accident. I mean, were you drunk?
No, I was distracted.
By what? I mean, it's kind of hard to be distracted. You gotta be focused on driving.
I was doing math in my head.
Wait, math in your...
My mind got distracted by being its own calculator.
What? Are you some kind of savant?
What?
They also confront him about his CAD degree and why he has failed to use it to get a job. Towards the end, Chris is interrupted by Barbara.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
No thanks. I'm just answering a few questions, Mother.
You don't have to answer. Nobody's paying.
Look, see, his mom knew it was up.
They know their business nowhere. I said, I've never been asked questions like that by employers or anybody. Don't tell people what you think.
Yep.
Chris, what's happening?
Well, obviously,
They
that
basically
mother
just
is
left his ass
also
in the
input.
fucking room.
Tell her you're just
I don't need no back talk with somebody else on the other end of the phone.
Damn.
I hear you, Mom.
These idiots who ain't had no raise and they don't have any idea what life is really about. Tell me where tell me where you've been. Tell me where you've been.
Your mother has a beautiful singing voice, Chris.
That's funny.
And Mom, you know what? Something else? They like your singing.
I don't sing.
You just did.
Somebody lied. Somebody lied because you couldn't hear me.
They heard you. Sing it. Just now.
I can't sing.
You just did.
I told you. Did you write checks for all those bills and count everything over and you pay off?
Yeah. Yes, Mother, I did.
You're not telling me the story?
Yes,
I'm not telling
Mother.
the story.
Okay. Because you have to be honest with me. Because see, you're sitting.
I'm being honest.
Behind the scenes, Chris and Julie continued to chat on Skype, with Christian admitting that it had been
Man.
about a week or two since he last heard directly from Sarah. Julie convinced him to join another mumble chat the following day.
I wish I had a beer. If I have stream tomorrow, I'm gonna have some beers.
Well, I have unfortunate news about Mulvania. It appears to have been destroyed. I know that sounds strange, but I don't know what happened. I'm very worried.
Hang on, I'll Google Mulvania and see if I can
No,
find
it's alright. I'm pretty sure I know what happened.
Oh, tell me in your own words, what you think happened.
I don't know. It's just, I think the dictator of Mulvania, I think he was
Oh,
assassinated.
Mulvania, the
Clyde
place that
unexpectedly makes
she
an
supposedly
appearance.
was moving.
And who cares?
Clyde? What are you doing here?
I just wanted to stop by and say hi, Julie.
Get out.
Yep.
That's the one thing.
But
Why
it's,
haven't you killed me yet? Why haven't you killed me yet?
Damn.
You must be on your drugs again, you jerk.
Not this time. Not this time.
I was being too nice last time, obviously. That was me on drugs. I was too nice when I was on drugs.
Chris, I don't think he's gonna leave. I'm scared. What if he tells all the other jerks what we've been saying? What if he knows?
He knows nothing. He's been mostly out of
These
this
people were
conversation.
freaking.
I know everything, ever.
Oh, there you go. He got kicked out.
So anyway, yes, I do see someone
These
outside
people
my
were
house. I don't
freaking
know who
trolling
it
him
is.
next level,
I'm
man.
worried.
It's best not to try not to think about it.
Someone's pounding on my door. I'm going to go lock it. I'm worried, Chris.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
go lock it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it was. I looked outside, Chris.
Uh-huh.
It turns out it was a salesman.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
a relief.
I acted so silly.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's only.
I wonder where
human.
the
You're only
trolls that
human.
were trolling him back
They
in the
talk
day.
about cars, Sonichu characters, and video games.
I'm
When I
curious.
used to go to Ruckusville,
These people that
I would
were
love
like
to play guitar
trolling
with
him
you.
hard. I
And
wonder
learn
what they're
how to
doing
all the
these
games.
days.
I'd like that too. Play with you. You know, a Guitar Hero Encore rocked the 80s. The Encore number was "Play with Me."
Oh, cool. That's quite the coincidence.
So, come play. Come play.
I will.
You know, there may be other things.
Oh my
other
god.
fun things.
Chris continues to elaborate on their first time together.
So first we make out.
You bet some feel
Well,
bad?
the day I
Well, some
was,
some people that are trolls just have
eating plenty
nothing
of
better to
strawberries.
do with their lives.
I love
They
strawberries.
project
I masturbated
insecurities
right
and
now
shit.
to this thought.
Wow.
I'd let you pull my pants down and let you warm me up a bit. You wouldn't mind giving me a blowjob at the start
I wouldn't
there.
mind.
You might get, some of the premature stuff, but, at least that's out of the way.
Yeah, you would continue after that, right?
Yeah, I still got a lot more tiger in my tank.
Me too.
Chris talks about them engaging
Tiger
in
in my
sexual
tank.
acts some more, and admits that because he would have been eating strawberries beforehand, upon ejaculating, his semen would taste like strawberries.
So, there you go. In the mouth. You're enjoying that.
Clyde appears again, and threatens to fly over to visit Julie and play Russian roulette with her.
You really are a psychopath.
Why so serious?
You need to be put in an institution.
More like you need to be put in an institution. I mean,
No.
you're obviously delusional. You really believe that you can smite me and, I don't know, you can stop me with your words. You really think that?
I don't just
This is
think
next
that,
level shit.
but I am confident.
Chris and Clyde continue to argue with each other until Clyde explodes and says that high-functioning
Strawberries.
autism is not a recognized diagnosis and that only Asperger's syndrome exists in its place.
What can you do that makes money? You're a parasite on America to America. You just leech off the government, getting money. They throw you money just because you're autistic, which you are not. People with actual jobs support your lazy ass.
I am capable of standing up and supporting myself when I am ready to. But I like to feel like
You're 26 years old. What do you mean you're not ready?
I like to feel like I have a woman by my side to help me make sound decisions at the right time.
Spoiler alert, you're never going to get a woman.
Jesus.
Yes, you will. Me.
Be quiet.
You're a jerk.
No, I'm trying to help him. You know my cousin Vivian? She's been trying to help this field. And guess what? Nothing has worked. Get us actual help. And what have you done, Chris?
It's
What
so
have you done?
crazy
Clyde
that they
Cash
have
tells
this
Chris
shit
that
like
he won't harm
recorded,
Julie if he makes a video
and they were able to
confessing that
fucking
he's
get
gay.
it. Like
He
all this is
conceded
just.
and made the following video, apparently saying the word gay for the first time.
It
in
did
his
sound
life.
like a bad
Yeah, the
anime
word
dub. He definitely was
gay.
being a villain.
Tends to be thrown around a lot, especially when one's words is heavily understood one way or understood another way.
It's
It
crazy
can
that
mean
that was
so
like
much.
all able to be like
In front
documented.
of the camera, he left a series of clues that his true fans would spot and come to the conclusion that he was acting under duress. Firstly, he placed a Sailor Moon poster in the background, which also features
Well, the acting
prepubescent
obviously is
character,
funny.
Chibiusa. Secondly, he is seen holding onto a transformer, Optimus Prime to be precise, due to its symbolic representation of masculinity, as Christian had explained in his 25th birthday video. Finally, he is not wearing his medallion, meaning that he is being dishonest. What's more, he acts as if he is in distress every time he says the word gay.
Simply put, and I'm willing to say this in sound, mind, and
There's
body,
somebody I've seen online recently that reminds me a lot of this guy.
I'm a Gabian. Yep, you heard me. I am a gay. A male lesbian. Thank you.
After the video was uploaded,
What the
Chris
fuck
held
was
a short
that?
mumble chat with Clyde and Julie.
Hey Chris, what is a Gabian? I have never heard this word in my life.
It's like a lesbian, except it's
A
a dying
gaydian?
guy, but it basically means gay.
No, it means you're straight.
Okay, I'll accept that. I made an inferior product. I'll improve it. I'll improve it if you give me a bit.
See you later, Sega. It is a
If you'll
mind
leave
trip how
Julie-
well
if you'll leave
documented
Julie-
Chris is.
If you leave her alone.
Man, you sure look stutter. That's alright. I'll move around, but I'm gonna send you some chocolates, okay? Is that okay?
Joey, is that okay with you if he sends you chocolates?
Okay.
And I'll send you some flowers.
Okay. Why?
Because I'm hitting on you. Come on, you are a dance woman.
Shortly after, Chris made another video in which he finally admits to being gay.
You know, the,
What?
word gay in terms like coming out of the closet.
See you later. Guys, if you haven't smashed that like
gets
button yet,
thrown
let's
around
smash
a
it.
lot. Anyway,
Smash
so,
it and
to get to the
feel free to
point,
share the stream if y'all want. I'm also
Fine.
on Kick.
I'm
If you guys
good.
want to come and
I'm good.
give me a follow on Kick.
I'm good.
It's a Twitch alternative. I'm trying to get
I said
75 followers on there.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and share it. I would
I'm
appreciate
good.
it if you guys go to kick.com and sign up for an
Y'all
account
rip him out
there.
of the closet there?
That'd help me out.
It just depends on y'all how y'all understand it. Peace.
Sorry
As the
about
video
that.
was being uploaded, Chris
I
rejoined
switched.
the mumble chat. He admits to Clyde that he probably spent around $10,000 over the past 9 years on video games, and Clyde states Chris is unable to save money in
Gabian,
the
that
long
is a
run.
new one.
When asked, Chris couldn't name 5 typical household bills. Both Clyde and Chris say that they haven't heard from Sarah in a long time, and Clyde fears she might be dead. When talking about personal preferences for a girlfriend, Clyde accuses Chris of being racist.
I would care about a black woman as a friend, but I would not want beyond just friendship.
You still have a lot to learn. That's about looks, not about personality. You're still being racist.
Hey, don't you play me for no fool, man!
I like
What?
that.
What was that?
You figure it out.
I have no comment on. What was that?
Oh, that just be an imitation of a black person or somebody from Jamaica.
You do know those are different. Oh, Christ almighty. So you are racist. My God.
Hey, well, if it fits Archie Bunker's shoes, then let it be. But I am not totally racist, man. I am not racist.
Then what was that? What was that?
You just threw a label at me, so I just imitate somebody who actually was.
Oh my Christ. Christ almighty. I don't know what to say to that. Why don't they just do...
Respect
why
my
don't you do a Donald
thought.
Duck impersonation? But, I don't know.
Hey, that's a pretty good Donald Duck. That was actually a really good
Why do you
Donald
enjoy
Duck.
scaring me like this?
Clyde Cash requests one more thing from Chris.
I want you to destroy every possession that you'd love to give up for Julie. That will show you your dedication for Julie. Material goods is nothing you need to hold on in this moral world. And you have tons of stuff. It is only when you lose everything is when you're free to do anything. You gotta show Julie you goddamn care about her. Sell your shit or
Whoever this
destroy your
dude is
shit.
like
Just do
a
something
vicious
to
troll.
make your room look presentable. I mean, Christ almighty. You still look like a child.
I don't know any. Oh yeah, he did
Everybody
do
has to
a.
grow up.
He did get
Soon
fired at
after,
Wendy's.
Christian made a video addressing his recent outing and Clyde's demands.
Hello. Some of you may have seen the video which I've recently uploaded, stating that I was of the wrong
Can you imagine being the person who fired
orientation. But I want to let y'all know that I did that to save the life of a trusted gal pal.
Chris? A gal pal.
So yes, as you can tell from my nonverbal clues, I was lying out of my ass. And also, I had to make another promise after that that I get rid of some of my unnecessary possessions.
Why is he fucking?
I want to let him know anyway that I've already started.
Why is he fucking working, like, letting this troll tell him what to do?
He claims to have filmed himself destroying his vibrator, when in fact, after struggling to snap it in half, he merely disassembles it.
Dun dun dun. That deed is done. I think I have proven myself well enough.
I don't know if they had Baconators back then.
My manhood, my straightness by having Optimus Prime in my lap, and my Sailor Moon poster behind me that I look at every night to help keep me straight.
Wow. Did he say he looks at a Sailor Moon poster to help keep him straight?
That way. Thank you.
On February 7th, Chris, Clyde, and Julie took part in another.
Why does he have a vibrator? I mean, who doesn't?
Look at it, Julie.
I've had one before.
Tell me, what have
I
you
used
done
it on the
there
ladies.
Today? What have you done today? Go through your daily routine.
No, I think people sentiment, like as a troll.
Express my love for her a little bit more.
Something productive.
Clyde grills him about his spending habits, his reluctance to find a job, and the state of the economy at the moment.
Alright, my mother wants me to go out and get her some bread, some orange juice, and a tuna sub from Sheets.
It's awfully late for that.
Sheets is open 24 hours.
That's nice. Okay.
I wouldn't mind a Sonic sub.
Julie, I'll talk to you later on the PlayStation Network. Goodbye, Clyde.
Are you gonna come back to Mumble?
That's something for me to think about. I'll see you later, Julie. Bye, Clyde.
Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.
I wouldn't mind getting like a
Could have been better.
tuna.
Could have been awfully better.
A tuna sub
That's all I can really say. I'm
on wheat toasted.
Cogs, I'm sorry, I was still set to stereo mix instead of my microphone, because I was recording Chris.
So those trolls were recording him.
Now.
Conditions are still extremely dangerous. Winds are shifting. Some towns are coming under ember attack. Emergency services have blocked some...
On February 7th, raging bushfires began to spread across the Australian state of Victoria, eventually killing nearly 200 people. Even though she was known to be living in
there's some hardcore thunder outside, guys.
Chris believed that Sarah may
if the stream suddenly closes, that means the thunderstorm outside killed my power. Just an FYI. I would try to get back on if it goes out. Yeah, Oscar, we do need it. If the power does go out, I'm going to come back on if it does. But if it takes like too long, then I might just tweet out or anyways, regardless of what happens, if the power for whatever reason goes out and the stream cuts out suddenly, just look at my Twitter, follow my Twitter, whatever, for an update, and I would try to get back on, hopefully. That's some pretty hardcore sounding thunder. At least where I'm at. So yeah, what do you guys think of the Chan documentary so far? We're almost at 50 likes, by the way. Can we get 2 more likes? If you guys haven't liked, hit those likes. Come on. Let's get them likes up. I'm having fun. I've been going down the Chan rabbit hole. Like, hardcore Chan rabbit hole. The only hole that I would ever want to get involved with involving Chris Chan, by the way, is his rabbit hole. But yeah, if you guys haven't smashed a like yet, let's get some likes. Chan's next court hearing's August 8th. What's up, Falcro? You didn't know who this was until he streams? I've briefly I've briefly, loosely seen stuff. Like, I have a buddy who's watched all of this, and I was his roommate at the time in California. He was trying to get me to sit down with him every night and watch this series, and I was kind of like, but now I actually give a shit about it because I'm invested in it. So now I'm like, ooh, I need to continue on. What's up, 316? Where I think Chan is right now, wouldn't that be funny if I open my window and Chris Chan's outside? Transformers. All right, that was part 8. Let's go to part 9. I'm in the rabbit hole now, y'all. Let's get the music. My favorite part, the song.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Is he outside? Come to my window. Y'all remember that song? Bing, boom. If Chris Chan was here, I'd interview Chris Chan. I would tell him to come sit with me on stream.
Captain's log. Stardate
Let's
February
interview.
8th, 2009.
Christian uploaded a video announcing his new website domain.
The Sonichu site is back up. It's at Sonichu and Rosechew.com. That's what it is now.
Felonies? You got any felonies?
Yeah, I've been under distress lately. The recent one where y'all may have watched the videos, last 2 videos.
Yeah, he does
this
his
one.
Captain's Log Star Trek references.
Yeah, forced into doing that. I won't be repeating that again. Hopefully not. Hopefully I won't be repeating that.
Chris Chan documenting the style of
got
Netflix's Monster.
Anyway, also, feeling the after pains from that, I find out that there's been some brush fire or wildfire, that sort of stuff, fire, going on in the southern Australia area, where my sweetheart, Sarah Cassandra McKenzie, Panda Halo, she was in that neck of the woods, and I haven't heard from her in like over 2
So the
weeks.
trolls.
And the fire's been going on for like.
I would wear the Sonichu necklace
during the past few weeks.
So they're trying to make him. Are the trolls trying to make him think that his sweetheart
I hope
died?
She didn't die in the fire. Sarah, if you are hearing this message, please let me know that you're safe, and also let me know.
Chan's not outside.
Can I still expect you over at my house, or are you going to go to Clyde? Please let me know, because I miss you.
Poor guy.
I still care deeply about you, Sarah. Sarah Hart.
2 days later, he posted a video in which he attempted to showcase that the promise he made to Clyde Cash about cleaning
You're
up
going
his
to
room
Clyde
had
for
been
sure.
fulfilled.
Damn, Abby. Chris is
more
a
walking
fucking
space.
catch, though.
Look right here, there's
Isn't
definitely
he?
space between that and the bed.
Scratch my head if he's
look
outside.
over
Oh
here.
no, I'm good.
More
I did
walking
not hear
space
about the
through
FNAF
door.
movie.
And I got that tub off the top of my couch, so it don't fall down and hit anyone. I had to leave the other stuff up
Hard
there.
pass. Next question.
But at least I didn't have to compromise much.
But also, after talking about that and making Clyde know that I've kept my promise. Ik ben schwel, Julie. Ik ben schwel.
Chris was under the misapprehension that the phrase meant "I love you" in Malvanian, when in
Wow.
fact it was the German equivalent for "I am gay."
I have received in the mail today a letter from Nintendo
They had him say I'm
America
gay in German.
in response to the piece I sent in the snail mail. It comes from my
Oh,
Chandler
Southeast.
over there.
Definitely.
No relation, at least as far as I know. It has proven my family and my congregations as well as my own theories. I shall read it to you from beginning to end. Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto
You know what?
did not have a meeting scheduled.
Fucking... You know what makes me sad? Is that Chris Chan gets fan mail and fucking letters, even if they're sent from trolls, but he gets fan mail and I don't. I was joking. See you later, Megantron.
With you, nor has he been corresponding.
Chris is
with
a catch.
You.
Do I think
Mr.
Chris Chan
Miyamoto
saw the
speaks
Mario
and
Brothers
writes
movie tonight?
Only very limited English, and our game development teams do not accept unsolicited game suggestions or ideas.
Do I think
Although
Chan?
Mr.
I think Chan would
Miyamoto
have
makes
access,
occasional business trips to the U.S.
or at least
he spends the majority of
they're
his
on the
time
internet
in
for
Japan
sure.
at Nintendo's headquarters.
Peanut butter and jealous.
I was
Yeah.
never in correspondence.
You're right, Oscar.
With Mr. Miyamoto or Reggie Fils-Aimé at all. They were imposters. I thought as much.
You think, Chris?
So, there it was. Black and white. From Nintendo of America.
He later joined a mumble chat and recapped the latest development concerning Nintendo.
Abby asked a wonderful question. Do I want somebody to post creepy fan art of me? I'm going to be honest, am not opposed to creepy art of me. And my sound effect fucked up. I don't care if somebody draws hentai of me or weird, sketchy fan art of me, as long as it's in good taste. I'd even take fan fiction. Nah, I don't care.
Anyway, it's an official.
As long as it's in good taste.
From Nintendo of America, because the envelope is as
long as it's in
just
good
like
taste.
Previous envelopes I got from Nintendo of America, as well as the letterhead on the letter.
Yeah, it's easy to forge.
It was typed, and it has a signature on there.
Just because it's typed and it has a signature doesn't mean it's
Man,
real.
these guys are... Why is he getting on Skype calls with trolls?
Make it even more easy to forge since it's not handwriting.
Later on,
3 frame, alright?
Lucy arrives.
Hi, Lucy.
Dude! Real quick, Chris Chan, if you are watching this, if Chris Chan's watching this, Chris Chan, I give you permission to make me a character in your Sonichu series, whether I'm a bad guy or a good guy, or whether, like 3 frame said, if I get pegged by Sonichu. No fucking nuts. Put 8BE in the fucking Sonichu universe. Let's just do it. Fuck it. If I make money and I become like a rich, famous, like Hollywood bigwig and I can produce shit, I'll fucking help make a Sonichu movie. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Okay, anyways. Let's continue. What's up? Casey's Raw? Eric Chu? Yes. No nuts.
Excuse me.
Oh, can I talk to the kitty?
Did he ask if he could talk to the kitty?
2 days later, convinced by Julie,
Is this a
Christian
crossover?
created a new section on his SonichuandRoastechu.com website called Sonichu and
We're about to get
Roastechu's
some
Love
pretty
Shack,
hardcore
which
thunderstorms
consisted
over
of
here in
sexual
a minute.
imagery concerning his Sonichu characters. It was designed to be protected by an age restriction. Most of the drawings were simply pages from the Sonichu comics, but as time went on, he updated the section regularly with new renderings. On February 13th, audio of a sex chat on Skype between Chris and Julie emerged.
Erichu?
During the 20-minute long
I would like
virtual
to be like
intercourse,
combined
Julie's
with a
voice cannot be
Squirtle.
heard, but it can be determined that they are role-playing, with Julie possibly as a cat and Chris as Sonichu. Sounds of Chris masturbating can be heard throughout.
Oh no.
I
Please.
sent a few short static shocks up your pussy. Not enough to
Are we
hurt you
listening
too
to him
bad, but make you
masturbate?
feel good. You're gonna get my milk, kitty cat.
After Christian's climax, he is heard drinking a carbonated drink and consequently belches.
Oh, thank God they didn't fucking let us.
I'm burping because,
Thank God we didn't
I've
hear it
learned
like
to enjoy
clear.
you and your juices.
On the same day, Christian took part in another mumble chat, during which he reveals the idea Julie had for a video.
Basically a video of me standing up to
'Cause I'm wearing
client and
headphones.
showing him how strong I am, doing a few
DSP
kicks for the
moment.
camera.
Yeah, you should throw some punches, show them what you're made of.
Thank God they didn't have us fucking hear him, because I was not planning on fapping tonight. You know that you see a stream of some retro gamer watching some lolcow doing the nasty? We didn't watch, we heard. There's a difference. If there's video footage of Chris Chan masturbating, I'm not gonna lie, I'd at least entertain opening the file and looking at it. I'm not gonna jerk off to it or anything like that, but yeah.
You know,
Kind of like when we all watch DSP masturbate,
My
right?
strength when I ripped that dildo in half.
There is?
Chris
Oh,
tells a
great.
fan that
I'm
the
going to have to
original
Google
she came
later.
for Quick Pick was torn up into small squares.
Yeah, I haven't played
and placed
retro
into an
games in a long
envelope.
time. I wouldn't say I'm a retro gamer, to be honest.
I understand Rosachu, but like, you know, why something that's
Curiosity's
from
a bad
real
thing.
life?
Can be.
It's not necessarily from real life. It depends on your interpretation. I mean, it's hardly. I mean, most women have long brown hair, and the eyes are censored. So.
Yeah, but I remember that one video you were saying is Megan.
Because in the end, it broke up my friendship with Megan.
He's
On
still talking about
Valentine's Day,
Megan.
2009, Chris and Julie had another sex chat together, much in the same vein as the
Please
one a
don't
day
let me
prior.
hear him moan.
I'm licking your pussy while you're sitting on my face.
Trolls were made aware of the cybersex session taking place, and some decided to make use of that knowledge. While Christian was masturbating, 4 calls were made to the family phone by trolls attempting to convince Bob to walk in on his son. The first 3 callers were dismissed by Bob, who told him that Chris was sleeping. The 4th caller exclaimed that Chris had posted
telling
a
him to
video
walk
on
in on the
YouTube
son?
saying that he was going to kill himself. Understandably concerned, Bob went in to check on him.
Listen, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm getting all these crazy damn calls. What are you doing? Nothing. Give me that crap. Now, what's going on? Dad, will you get out of here? No, I will not.
The dad's
People
walking
tell
on
me
him
that you're about
jerking.
to kill yourself on YouTube. What? What is your trouble? I'm not going to kill myself. Get away from that TV. Fine. Get away from the internet. I'm cutting it down right now. No! Dad, no! Yes. No! Don't do it, Dad. I'm going to shut this thing right down. No. Yes. No.
He's a grown fucking man.
Go wake your mother up. Don't bother me.
He should have said, this is what I would have did. Straight the fuck up. If I was him, grown man, I'd have been like, look, Dad, I got my fucking cock out. I'm fucking stroking it because this fucking bitch is on having phone sex with me. Straight up. I would have owned it. Alright. I'm trying to get that soundboard thing so I'd be like review tech.
You tell them, sir, what's going on. This thing is going to go down. No. Yes.
Due to Bob creatively
Yeah, who doesn't
proclaiming
lock the
that he was
door?
cut down the internet, trolls became inspired by his quote and began referring to him as the internet lumberjack. After they were disconnected, Christian called Julie again, telling her what happened.
Hello, Julie. Yeah, listen, you'll have to talk to me. I'm calling you from my PSP. It does not accept type feedback.
Could you imagine that, Project Boredom, if that's how it ended? After that, Bob cut Chris off completely from the internet, and Chris was never heard or seen again. Like, the dad, that was the dad's chance to save it right there. He could have saved Chris. Because I think at this point, Chris was still redeemable and savable if somebody would have just, like, took control and checked his ass and been like, look, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I think he was still savable at this point.
I told my mother about you. Yeah. She says she'll believe it when she sees you in person. What am I going to do now? Well, pretty much my erection has been unmoved, and I'm not feeling in the mood for it right now, but, you know, hey, from the bright side, we still had
His fucking sound is horrible.
Valentine's Day date in the big planet.
2 days later, Christian found out that his Aunt Karina was in a very ill state. and it was very likely that she
Wait,
would
he
pass
was
away
talking
soon.
on a PSP?
Later on, Chris and Julie chatted on the PlayStation Network, where they discussed his aunt's condition.
My mom was to go visit Aunt Korea this weekend, but she did not invite me along because I need to stay home.
Hey, real quick again, guys, because we're having super hardcore thunderstorms I could hear outside. If the stream suddenly shuts off, that means my power or my internet went down. So stick around. Check my Twitter, 8BitEric on Twitter, for updates. If it shuts down, I will be trying to get back on if I can. Just an FYI. I don't know if y'all could hear the thunder, but it's pretty bad. All right. Yeah, Bob did not cut my internet down. Damn it.
They'll be here for my father in case something happens to him. And I had to take care of the cats. Yeah.
She also addresses his job prospects, with Chris claiming that he would look for paid volunteer work, and Julie questioning his use of the word volunteer. The next day, Chris and Julie had another PSN chat, covering many of the same topics.
Hey, Mom, be sure to listen to where to go see.
Is that a common issue in my area? Well, I mean, thunderstorms usually turn off electricity, or sometimes it causes outages of internet.
Yeah. All right, Mom, I'll talk to you later. Did you get that, Julie?
Yeah, could you ask your mother if I could talk to her?
If the power goes out, the internet goes out.
Use spell, summon Snorlax.
Listen, I'm talking to Julie on the PSN network. She wants to say hello to you. I'm not able to talk to her. Does she emotional?
Electricity goes out in thunderstorms. I don't know about y'all, but a thunderstorm will cause
Julie encourages him to make a video
electricity
with one
problems
of his
sometimes
inflatable
if
sex
it's bad enough.
Don't you have like 2 at least?
Oh, the blow-up doll. Yeah, I did have 2, one for backup, but like a few weeks ago, when I was doing a thing with it, it got an internal injury and deflated.
Like sometimes if there's lightning outside, the power will flicker, and sometimes it could even shut off.
You know, too much pressure, too much humping force, you might say. If you were to call it that. Or, like, you know, possibly some weight. But, you know, I had a good run.
Chris, you know what you should do? You should try and make that video, you know, you doing your thing with love doll.
Wow. So they're telling him to have sex with his love doll on video?
Later that day, Christian took part in a group chat on Mumble.
I can't believe that Christian was the chairman. It's bad.
Well, take a deep breath and accept it, because it's real.
A little while later, he talks about how he recycles his semen.
I have this friend, I think he might be gay. After he's done masturbating, he drinks his own semen. Is that gay?
No, I don't think so, because I've done that. It's called recycling it.
Recycling your semen?
Basically recycling, so it's like he doesn't necessarily have to lose it. I mean, because, you know, you think of it as a waste. If you bang it out, and then you put, I mean, it's like you flush it down the commode or leave it in the condom and put it in the garbage can.
So, like, real quick.
Yeah.
Don't want to give too much in detail of me. I've never, like, directly tasted my semen, like, where I'm, like I'll go in my hand and eat it. I've kissed a girl after she's swallowed me, and, you know, you get a little bit of remnants, but I've never been like, oh, let me put my own, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I jerked off, let me recycle it. Like, I've never done that. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Recycling your semen? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, but still, it's fuel for the new sperm cells. Plus, also, I've learned on the internet that there's vitamins in the sperm cells as well. But so it's like basically you're helping yourself when you do that. Although personally, I'm kind of sick of swallowing my own. So lately, I've just been.
Why would he find himself?
It just depends on your own individual taste.
Chris discusses the.
Why would he
prospects of a
find
threesome.
himself in calls with trolls? That's the thing I don't get.
I don't understand why you're still saying that, honestly.
Tell me about it. Oh, I am in love with
The planet's dying and I don't recycle. That's funny, Abby.
Oh, she sounds like she's really pretty. Maybe we can have threesome.
Oh, wow.
tastes like
also tells
frosting.
Julie that he would be willing to participate in a threesome with another man. The other members of the chat responded by accusing him of wanting to engage in homosexual activity, but
Homosexual
he defended himself by
activity.
stating that it isn't gay as long as their testicles do not come in contact with each other.
Hey, hold on. I stand by that logic. If you have a threesome and there's another guy involved, as long as you don't fucking touch each other's cocks or make each other come, it's not gay. Now, I've touched tips before with people, but as a joke. But like in a threesome, it's not gay if you don't touch.
I would accept a threesome with 2 women. Well, did you hear that, Emily? After Julie and I died, 2 times we can invite you.
That'd be really cool. I mean, we can go camping at a...
I literally have never heard of recycling your semen. That's like a fucking first. Do not stare into the eyes. Exactly.
I thought it was going to be
Wait. So he thinks these are Sonichu girls that are like fans of him? That's what it is, right? These are like the Sonichu girls or something like that?
It can be special, Sarah. It can be.
Okay.
It can be special.
Right now. I feel like you don't care about me.
Sarah, I do care about you.
Dude,
I'm
these
sorry,
trolls
I'm
were
upset.
evil. They even had girls like involved to
Emily
like
asks
troll
a
his
question
ass.
about genital piercings, referring to penises by the euphemism ducks.
Would you ever get your duck pierced if your sweetheart thought it would be really hot and would improve your sex life?
No, I would never have.
I feel like it can increase the pleasure.
Even that considering, I still would not get any piercings.
Wait, what's a duck?
It's like replacing the I with a U in the word dick. So it's a euphemism.
Can you spell it Y-O-O?
Yeah, the Sonichu girls were all trolls. That's so crazy that like women were
Julie
actually
asked
trolling
Chris
his
about
ass.
His penis.
Yes, Julie. It's about down there, your duck. I know what I'm talking about. What is it? Tell me about why your duck is bent. Well, I don't know why it's bent downward. I just assumed it was natural. You must have done something.
Wait, did he say his dick's bent down?
Briefs on my life, and that could have forced it to be bent downward when it gets stiff. Yes.
I've never heard of a dick going downward.
Have you ever used it this way? Yes, I have. But my penis was already bent downward before I used a pump. What about the Viagra? I never took Viagra. For the record, I did not take Viagra. I took Extends.
I remember the Extends commercials with Ron Jeremy. Those didn't freaking age well either. Considering everything Ron Jeremy's been
Yeah, those don't actually work. They
charged
can actually
with.
cause damage to your penis and cause it to bend.
What, the pump?
Yes.
Yes. Well, for the record, mine does go up to a maximum of 7 inches.
But how do you measure it if it's bent?
Well, you can use the tape measure. I used a ruler. Yeah, first against the bent part, make it straight. So it does go a maximum of 7 inches in length.
Yeah, my dad was a doctor. He always told me to stay away from those things.
Christian and Sarah May get into a heated argument because Julie had second thoughts about her involvement in a possible threesome scenario.
I swear, I will not have sex with Sarah May.
It's not fair, Chris. It's not fair. Why would
They're
you
faking
do
an
it to me?
argument of jealousy to him now?
I feel so broken right now.
Julie and Chris agree that adultery is frowned upon in the Bible.
Well, I mean, I'm Jewish. Is that okay?
Oh, you're Jewish. I did
Yeah.
not know that. But yes, that's okay, Julie.
I was really afraid that you would get really upset with me.
Jesus Christ, this girl fucking trolling his ass is fucking savage.
And also, when I finally offer input, if I heard correctly, people who are Jewish were not supposed to have sex outside their religion?
Yeah, some people believe that, but not all of them.
Do you believe in it?
Yeah, I think as long as the people love each other, then it's okay.
This is insane.
You are right.
Christian calls Sarah May by the wrong name 4 times in a row.
That was me, not Julie. Why are you calling me Julie, Chris?
Damn.
I said yes. I'm sorry.
Do Are you pretending that I'm Julie?
No, Sarah.
Why would you do that to me?
I'm sorry, it wasn't
Jesus, I wonder what this girl that was trolling him is up to these days.
I'm not perfect. We're not perfect. We're only human.
Could you imagine interviewing like a former Chris Chan troll from like
It's just like when you're having sex
15 years ago?
and you scream somebody else's name. Do you know what that would feel like? Do you know what this is doing to me right now, Chris?
Sarah, I do understand, because I have seen that situation on television.
Sarah May threatens to kill herself.
I'm cutting myself right now.
No.
Oh my God.
I cut the blade. You can't stop me.
No, Sarah, put the knife down.
I'm doing it.
Put the knife down.
Dude, she's evil.
Do this. You have a lot to live for, Sarah.
I have not 316. So she's making Chan think she's killing herself.
You have your friends, you have your future. Also, Sarah, I sent Cassie 23 samples on my
Dude, they're doing this to a fucking autistic guy that has the maturity of like a younger kid still.
from Cassie's
Like, they're evil. With that said, he does go on later in life to do fucked up shit, but fuck, man. Like,
I'm trying to make you feel better. I'm trying to help you.
everybody that's ever trolled him, I think, contributed to his fuckery later.
Sarah,
I can't take this anymore.
don't cut or kill yourself.
No, I'm ending it right now. Goodbye, Chris. Goodbye.
Sarah, I love you as a friend. Sorry,
Just because they found pleasure in him being a locale Nick, that's why they did it.
This is my fault. Chris, yeah. Sarah May, maybe know that now my blessings I still have you. Thank you.
After the chat ended, Christian made a video addressing his concern for Sarah May.
Sarah, I feel terrible about the big mistake I made in our conversation. I
Like,
hope
what
you
was
don't
their
do
end
anything
game? Did they
stupid.
want him to
I pray
fucking
you're
kill
still
himself?
alive and well. Because if you commit suicide,
Oh, it definitely
you
spiraled
hurt
into
yourself.
insanity.
Because of my,
You're not wrong, Oscar.
I feel terrible.
Oscar said, I just don't have the time, energy, or want to be a troll. Got better things to do, like drink beer. I'll toast to that, even though I don't have a beer. You're not wrong.
I care about you. As a friend. And you are a sweet friend. You are a sweetest among my sweetest friends that I have made in my lifetime. I just cried I lost you. Hopefully I'll get to talk to you again soon.
Did the
I love you,
trolls kill her
Sarah.
off? Is she officially killed off?
Love you as my friend.
Because I know the trolls killed off other
Immediately after,
girls.
he made another video talking about the choice language he had used concerning homosexual men.
You guys keep
possibly as a
mentioning
response to
Cyrax. You
allegations
guys are
of
going to make me
hypocrisy
get curious
emanating
about
from
all that.
participants of the recent Mumble chat.
Captain's log. Stardate. February 18th, 2009. Forgive my sniffles. I just did video dedication. I just wanted to make a statement. A retract.
I don't know all the Chris Chan
ever
history either.
using the word
But I'm invested in this shit. This is my Young and the
among the,
Restless. The
gay
days of the lives.
populace. I was under a lot of stress, and I'll admit I made a bad word choice when I chose that word. I am capable of associating and being friends and respecting all gays. I'm doing this on my heart. Believe me. But hey, you know, beyond respect and
He had it coming
friendship,
for his outrageous behavior?
no. But I do not hate the gay population.
The following day, Chris and Julie met again over PSN, where they discuss the voices Chris hears in his head.
I also get random audio and words.
A horror cow instead of a low cow. What the hell?
A photographic memory, where it's like, other people saying, Christian is gay.
What did I say?
You binge all the series of...
Do you really think you're gay?
So it's gonna get even more crazy. I'm looking forward to the
The
craziness.
dubious sex toys in his possession, Chris responds truthfully.
I put a condom on the dildo, and I actually did put up my a-hole.
Wow.
My humble opinion, it just did not feel right to me.
No comment on this.
Wait, did you tell me about the beats?
Yeah, I put up my a-hole the one time, and didn't really know how they worked, so, I just, was, winging it, and it didn't really turn me on or anything, so I pulled them out, and the string and the beats were covered in poo, so I just put them in the trash can and forgot about them.
Chris?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me this. I'm happy that you're able to share these secrets with me. I mean that as in I'm happy that we have a trusting relationship between you and I.
Damn, this girl's evil.
I can see you smile. I truly love you, Chris.
I love you too, Julie.
After a lengthy chat concerning Chris's sexual activities, he disclosed his PSN account password to Julie. Later again,
Why does he keep
Bob
giving
joined the
passwords
chat,
to
inquiring
people?
about her home country.
Here's my dad.
That's where he fucks up. He keeps giving passwords out to people.
That's Julie Novanya. She came all the way from Mulvania. Mulvania. We were just looking at it on the map. It's next to probably former part of the former Soviet Union, the USSR. It's gypsy country. You have any gypsy violins there?
Yeah, I see.
Definitely too trust insert a little wolf. Yeah, and then he says he was hacked because he forgets he gave people the shit.
Doubt Mulvania so much.
Well, all the countries keep changing. And I keep telling Christian, I've been around for 81 years, and I've seen this world change a lot. And it's hard to keep track of which countries or what countries anymore or what they were earlier. Very few people.
So the dad fell for Mulvania
really
too.
understand the makeup of the world. I have been very interested in the world since I was 10 years old. I'm very fond of, and I really truly believe in, the United Nations. But you won't find anybody else in my countryside around here, I think, that does. But anyway,
What's up,
I'm very
Trollsifico?
moral conscious.
You tuned in late?
I
Yeah.
tried to train Christian, but it's awful hard for him to understand because he knows about Charlottesville, and he knows about our little county here in Greene, and he knows about places that are 50, 100 miles away, but he doesn't really comprehend, I think, countries or cities or anything that's really farther away. Like, I don't think he really comprehends Europe or Asia or anywhere like that. And I find it hard to have most people think about that.
I have not played
that.
Destiny 2.
'Cause
I never even played Destiny 1. I need to. I keep hearing people keep hyping me up on Destiny.
I'm still much more world conscious than I think most of the people in this country anyway. At least I think so.
Not Moldova, Moldova. I forget how they spelled it. They said like a fake country, Molvadia or Molvolda, or forget what they said. It was like a fake country that they came up
I haven't had
with.
much contact with people, so I don't get to talk about all this much.
Man, Dad's a little chatty
I'm trying to
Cathy.
teach Christian, and whether he's got any comprehension of the world or not, I don't know. He had a tough time with Australia a few months back. Finally got it through his head where Australia was. But I love all the foreign countries and all the foreign music, because I love music. And I've got maybe 15 to 20,000 long-play records of classical music and semi-classical music.
Goddamn, Dad,
jazz,
shut the fuck
blues.
up already.
The
No
recording
offense.
abruptly ends. On February 20th, a video called For Julie's Eyes Only, which featured Christian having sex with a sex doll,
Oh my God.
was uploaded onto the porn aggregate Slutload. Allegedly
Is that
by Julie's
video up?
brother,
Is that
Max.
video up still?
Aside from his white socks, Chris is naked throughout. He uses the sex doll to simulate intercourse with Julie, calling out her name many times. After the video was recorded, he confessed to Julie that his condom broke during the recording and he had to replace it. The video eventually amassed
Why
over
would you wear a
3
condom with
million
a
views.
sex doll?
The following day, Aunt Karina passed away. Christian informed Julie about this
Julie.
over Skype and revealed that her funeral would take place on his birthday, which unfortunately clashed with a pancake dinner he was hoping to go to with his church congregation. He also began planning a trip to Julie's residence in Ohio. She convinced him to make a video professing his love for her. Chris delivered his 10-minute long offering with a
Sanitary reasons.
pseudo-Shakespearean panache.
I love you, Julie, so very much. You strike my thought at every moment, and it makes me ponder with such love and desire. I love you so much.
Poor guy.
And we yet
Back
have
then.
a similar
Not now,
storyline to,
but back then.
Romeo and Juliet. Only one syllable missing. It'd be like, if we had that syllable, it'd be like Cristiano and Juliet.
Cristiano and Juliet.
But every night every night you may cry, Cristiano, Cristiano, wherefore art thou, Cristiano? And I would be there.
Oh, dude. Imagine the
In your
funeral.
heart.
You're not
For
wrong
I-
on
For
that.
my heart is with you. For if I call you out, I would be there in your heart, and I would personally be calling out.
What's up, Frank?
I am here, fair Juliet. 'Tis no word thy name.
Do you think
heard
Julie
every
was
moment,
Julie
every waking moment.
was picked from Julie the character? No, Forrest Gump was Jenny.
The sun is in the east, and Juliet is the sun. Though I know not.
It wasn't a Forrest
Shakespeare,
Gump reference.
but at least I know enough.
Forrest
to
Gump
get
is
it by.
Jenny.
And let's not forget my.
What's up, Tommy?
Past. I will only mention her once, but Panda.
It's been a
I
while
know
since
that
I
you
watched
are
Forrest. I usually try to watch Forrest
somewhere
Gump
up
like
there
once
after the
a
fire,
year.
And we will not forget you.
One thing, this
promise you,
Chris
Julie,
Chan stuff, it's
that
definitely a rabbit
in the near
hole.
future, hopefully with the power
It's
of God,
it's a mega
at
rabbit
our
hole.
sides, we'll be together very soon. For the power of God can influence even the most paranoid of souls, I'm sure. So I pray to him every night.
Yeah, you know, you
and
got
I
a
will
point
be
there,
together
Abby.
With full emotional
You definitely have a
support
point there.
from everyone within our within our respective reach.
There was some other instances in his life though where it feels like they might have overlooked him, like when his babysitter locked him in a closet in the dark for being bad, and the parents still kept using the same.
On the same day, the Sonichu girls' forum was revealed
The
to be
parents
a ruse,
kept using the same
creation of which
babysitter.
attributed to Clyde Cash. Chris confronted Clyde in a mumble chat. To Christian's surprise, the troll was accompanied by a veritable squadron of trolls who called themselves the Miscreants, who are all members of the PVCC
The
trolling
Miscreants.
Welcome to the brothers, Miscreants.
What's up, Dale?
Chris, stop this. Look, first off, I did that video just for Julie, and her brother found it on her computer and uploaded it to the YouTube without neither of our consent.
Do you understand what the Miscreants are? And her brother is part of it. He has been a very valuable member. Do you understand what the Miscreants are?
How does this guy get into
Let
these
me guess,
calls
y'all
with
a bunch of
trolls?
trolls, aren't you?
No. Look, ever since Evan posted those gay pictures with the masturbated and squirting, we have been there from the beginning. Do you remember Jason? Always a valuable member. Always threatening to
Dude,
take
that
the
freaking
fall for
Skype
me.
sound effect just threw me off. I'm over here thinking I have Skype open, and I'm like, wait, no, I
He
don't.
was a good member.
I used to be on Skype all the fucking
And can't
time.
you
I'm not
remember
gonna lie.
Blanca, the one who destroyed your medallion? Remember?
Yeah.
All part of the Miscreants, Chris. And the latest member, Stella McKenzie, or you know her as Panda. She's not dead. She's alive at my side. Kind of sleeping right now. I shouldn't be talking so loud. Anyway, I can't believe you fell for her. We've been here from the beginning, Do you know why, Chris?
This is great.
They're trying to make a slander on me and fool.
I
No,
love
the goal
I love
is
that the
to
trolls
make
acting.
lady. That is the goal of the mystery.
Virginia is for virgins.
Our goal is that you are a virgin forever.
Why must you? Why do you all have to pick on me like this?
You don't
That's
care
fine. They
about
shouldn't have.
women.
They
I
shouldn't
do
have
care
picked
about
one.
women.
He must be made an example of a horrible man, destined to never to ever have a wife.
I wonder what all
or
these
even
trolls are
girlfriend.
doing now.
Why do you have to pick on me like this? You don't need to do this. Don't you all have lives of your own? Can't you go find your own sweethearts to do with?
Why?
He should just quit getting on calls with them and
Look,
quit paying attention to
I care
shit.
about the women for their own personalities. I care
No, you
about all my life.
No, you don't.
Bullshit. You don't respect.
One
I
woman
care about their
to proclaim
personalities,
your
you
love.
bastards.
What?
I care about their personalities. I care about them, about how they feel. I care about everything about them.
Chris, you don't respect them. You only respect their cunts.
Damn.
What?
You gotta respect the ladies, man.
I do respect the ladies.
No, you don't. Prove it.
You're a fucking fuzz bucket, you stupid fag. What the
Damn.
fuck are you doing here right now, Chris? What the hell?
Arjun, settle down.
Hang yourself, Chris. Kill yourself.
Hey, whoa.
Spare us.
No, we don't want him to die. No. That's
Whoa,
not part of the
whoa,
plan.
whoa, settle down.
I got my Aunt Karina's death to worry about.
I don't hear in the background the Julie
You don't
Julie.
care. Oh, you don't care.
So much.
You don't care about
Jesus Christ, this is insane.
Arjun, you're fucking abusing him.
Arjun, you just
went overboard. I mean, we're basically just taunting him. We weren't actually, like,
Tell him
you know,
well,
what did I
don't
say,
worry,
Fox?
Chris will come back when he realizes Julie's in danger.
Yes, what we should do is have, like, quote, Julie, unquote, be like, oh no, my brother's, like, with the miscreants, and no, they're holding me hostage, like, my
After a short while, Chris indeed comes back.
Look, I'm sorry about a lot of my past mistakes, about not listening to everyone, okay? But I have been under a lot of stress.
What is the stress? You always fight stress over
The stress of this, I have a lot
Sonic
of
Boom had a.
stress in my life.
I didn't know they had a Chris Chan character on Sonic Boom. Somebody said that he was supposed to cameo in it. Did he?
Of all days.
You should be more sad about her than your birthday.
I am very upset about my Aunt Karina. She was a very sweet woman.
But you seem to complain about it being on your birthday.
I feel sympathy for my Aunt Karina. She smoked, and she had, and when she went to the hospital, she died at the age of 75. Her cancer deteriorated her left lung and her liver and her brain. And they kept her alive for as long as they could until she breathed the last breath. You know, she was dying.
Yeah, trolls have problems of their own, to be honest. Trolls always have problems of their own.
Let him cry. But this still does not excuse you for all your other past actions.
But let me just like verify real quick. I don't condone the actions of these trolls. I don't condone that fucking behavior. But with that said, a lot of what Chris Chan did, especially later on in his life, was fucked up too, especially like with the mother and all that. So it's just like an anomaly, honestly, that I'm deep in the rabbit hole, and I think it's an important thing to look into for anybody that puts themselves on the internet to learn from these mistakes and to keep an eye on somebody, especially if you know somebody that's a high functioning autist, to look at red flags and warning signs and stuff to make sure that this doesn't happen to them either. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, let's go on.
I'm possibly retarded, okay? My mind doesn't think so swiftly.
What's up, Sean?
To even make mistakes on the fly without even realizing it. I sometimes don't even give thought to some of the actions that I do before I do, but I gave a lot of thought before when I moved from Panda to Julie, because
Because I thought she had died in that fire.
As the miscreants continued to insult Chris, he was simultaneously chatting with Julie's brother, Max, who took over her Skype account. Max told Christian that he had kidnapped her and was taking her to the miscreants' HQ in Ohio, giving Chris 5 days to come rescue her.
Look, Chris, this is the sad truth. You are going to grow up and die in hell.
Chris is something. Why are they making to think that the girl he loves is under hostage?
Leave my love life alone.
Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay,
We really I just think we went too far. That was a little.
I apologize for that, and I apologize for nothing. I regret even less.
I can't even so funny. I feel sympathy for the lower beings.
I feel sympathy towards the parents.
The old school Skype was awesome. I used to always be on Skype with fucking everybody back in the day, man.
Yeah, was he really crying? Because I like.
Christian returns once again to inform the miscreants that Julie was taken to their headquarters.
That's Julie's brother. Pretty much spirited away Julie, took her to the HQ.
Downright shame indeed, man.
Where the miscreants, I think they were called, are. And now Max wants me to come over to Cleveland within the next 5 days to pick up Julie from the headquarters. And I'm just trying to find out what Clyde is planning, if he's going to try to force me in jail or hurt me or anything like that.
That's very unfortunate.
Listen, that's another thing that, my mom is like, she's got to be telling me.
Oh, he's definitely an infamous,
worry about it. She's watching
infamous
television.
legend.
It's like I've been trying to convince her to let me go to Julie.
Oh, I agree, Tricky Panda. I've been on Skype calls back in the day with like Xander actually in the chat, and with my friend Keeb and Billy back in the day. We used to do like nightly Skype calls.
Than her. I understand she's in a situation like cut the umbilical cord, you would say, I'm sure. But still, I have to respect my mother very much. Hello, Clyde.
Uh-oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Clyde.
Mr. Sonichu. Happy birthday to you. Oh, dear. I've been drinking.
Well, anyway,
You saw him at a BronyCon?
Test my love for Julie.
My favorite horror movie is Child's Play series.
I am a man, and I can stand up for myself and do what I want like a man should. Then that's basically it in a nutshell, isn't it?
Sure, that's perfect.
Okay, well, I'll talk to my mom about it later and put my foot down. Because right now she's sleeping, and then I have the funeral to worry about. So after the funeral, I will talk to my mom.
Oh, the Skylar singing Happy Birthday was cringe on Breaking Bad.
Majority of y'all take care, and, just mingle amongst yourselves for now.
Wow.
God.
It's so fucking dragon. God.
What if he pulls another shit like he did with Redmond when he was like, oh yeah, it just got back and now Julie's laying in my bed, but I'm not gonna put her on camera.
After he left the chat, Christian began
Rest in
preparing
peace,
for
Guy.
Aunt Karina's
Yeah, you're
funeral
not wrong.
and his eventual trip into
Me and him used to
uncertainty
shit
awaited
talk
him
each
in
other
Cleveland,
all the
Ohio.
fucking time.
Without a
It was
doubt,
so hilarious,
this
though.
would prove to be the most trying birthday of his life.
He used to always call me a greasy Mexican and a wetback, and I used to call him a fucking midget, and like it would be funny. Like we'd be on Skype just fucking burying each other. We'd be like, Keeb, would you ever have sex with a dude? And he's all like, no. And we'd be like, why not? And he'd be like, 'cause I'm not gay. And we'd be like, dude, that's fucking homophobic of you. Why wouldn't you? And then we'd be like, come on, man, just, you wouldn't even do it once? Like, we would just, like, get him to be like, no, and then finally he'd be like, okay, well, maybe one time, and then we'd be like, dude, Keeb, gay, dude, and like we would just, like, flip it on him, but he would do the same shit to us. He would troll us pretty good, too, at times, too. Or I'd be like, Keeb, would you fuck me? And he'd be like, no. And I'm like, why not, man? 'Cause, and I'm like, well, what if What if I got you a game or something expensive? Like, and then he'd be like, like we would just talk to each other like that. But he would call me like a fucking hairy Mexican, and he would troll me pretty big. I would troll him back pretty hard too. We had a pretty funny relationship, pretty funny bond. All right, I got one more in me, guys. I got one more. The last couple times I did this, I just did like 3 parts, but I got one more in me, and we're having a good time, a gay old time, I should suggest. So I think I got one more in me. Why not? How many likes are we at? Let's see the likes. We're at 58 likes. If you have not liked this stream yet, if you have not hit the like, let's hit it. Let's see how high we can get. Everybody hit it. Let's try 70. 70 likes. Why not? Appreciate you guys being here. I'm having fun. Again, before we get to the next thing, if the stream suddenly cuts off, it's because the weather outside, we're thunderstorming, and sometimes that causes the power to go out. So keep that in mind. If the stream does cut off, stick around, check my Twitter. Check my Twitter out to see if I'm going to come back on or what the updates are. Follow me on Twitter also if you're not. Yeah, definitely his incel behavior got the best of him most of the time. But yeah, we're going to start. Let's get some likes up, and we are on part 10. Nice. So we're gonna finish strong at an even 10. Here's my favorite part of the whole series, right here, the music. Here we go. Oh, this one actually has a warning on it.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Damn. See you later, Craig. This episode's something else? Oh, man. Alright. This is something else. I got warned.
On February 24th, 2009, Christian spent his 27th birthday attending his Aunt Karina's funeral. Later in the day, Clyde Cash sent him a troubling email. We're sending Julie off to China
oh my
in 9
God.
hours. You have failed me yet again, Chris Chan. To which Chris replied,
He really thought that his trolls were going to send his
As a
girl to
matter of
China?
fact, I'm coming to Cleveland tomorrow. I am preparing for my journey. My mind is set, and I have the support of God, my relatives, and my friends. So quit trying to scare me, because it is not working. Tomorrow morning, I am coming to Cleveland, Ohio for Julie. The following day, he had a Skype chat with Sarah May, who was still alive and well. He expressed his grief concerning his aunt, and claimed that God and Jesus and the spirits of Aunt Karina and other past Chandlers voiced their support for his upcoming trip to Cleveland. The next morning at 5:30 a.m.,
He really drove to
on his
Cleveland?
trip to Ohio. He departed without informing his parents, but left a note detailing his intentions, along with a map
Oh
of
my
his
dear
route for them
God.
to discover. When they did, they called the police and attempted to report Chris as
Oh
a
my
missing
God.
person. This was in fact the first time he had driven more than 50 miles outside of town.
Holy
While on a break from
shit.
driving, Christian locked himself out of his car, requiring
Oh my
assistance
God.
from the American Automobile Association. He made a stop at a Sonic and bought himself a hamburger and a lemon berry slushie. He also bought $11 worth of gas from Sheetz. He made another stop just outside of Cleveland to call his parents.
Locked
When he
himself
finally got
outside the
to the
car.
address he was given, it turned out to be an old, run-down red house, occupied by an elderly woman who had no
Oh my
knowledge
God.
of Max or Julie.
Dude.
After the encounter, he
Poor
turned
old
around
lady.
and made his return trip back to Ruckersville, finally arriving back home at 3 a.m. He later chatted with Blue Spike, who was posing as Max, and told him about his ordeal, admitting that he enjoyed it. Chris showed little interest in Julie's supposedly perilous situation. Around the end of February, A troll produced a postcard featuring a still image from the For Julie's Eyes Only video and sent it to Christian's home address, where it was seen by his father. As a result, Bob took away Chris's video recording equipment. On March 3rd,
Look at
Christian
the dad
discovered
tried to
that
fucking
Max had seized control of his Yahoo and PSN accounts, as well as the Sonichu and Rosechu website. He called Max on Skype, begging him to give his accounts back to him. Even though only an audio recording exists, it can be determined that Christian was broadcasting video to Blue Spike via his webcam.
Look, quit messing around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Julie, this brother found out how I could get my PSN account and my...
Why does he keep giving his fucking passwords away?
Made me have to make a choice, you or my PSN and my Yahoo accounts. Now it says you.
Max resists and states that he doesn't want to give back Chris's Yahoo and PSN accounts.
Max! No!
Damn. This is all nuts that all this is so documented.
I've invested a whole lot of time and effort into. Yeah, you're saying that for me. Look, let me show you my book.
Jesus Christ. Stay there, Sean.
I was just showing. No, you asked me to do it, and I was just showing you that I would do that to get my...
He just offered to show his dick to get his shit back?
But still, I was just showing you that I would do that. Alright. Well, I will not show it to you, bud. No, but seriously, please. I've had so much bad times in my life. Please. Please, give me back everything. Oh my God, this way. After Julie, I will mail you back a copy of Street Fighter 4 after I get it in a month. For you.
He offered a copy of Street Fighter 4?
No. Look, what do you want? What do you truly want from me?
Oh yeah, Xander, those were classic. Doesn't matter the time of night, even if you weren't on.
Stop it! Man, you stop it right now, you bastard! Stop it!
Jesus Christ!
Right, you're really making me angry. Okay, so you can't change everything to go back to the way it was. Look, I want Julie, and I want my stuff safe and sound. I want Julie. Yeah, love is my first priority, but then I want my stuff back. You're making me so angry. You fucking suck so hard.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How do these trolls live with themselves these days?
eBay. I lost Sonichu.net that way. Now I'm not gonna lose my PSN account this way. No. I'm calm. I'm calming down.
eBay or the girl?
I want Julie. Yes.
The music thing makes it feel
I
more
feel like
premium.
I'm gonna cry.
Is he fake crying?
Chris departs from the chat and comes back a little while later.
Xander, I think you might be a little bit behind. Click. If you see this, click the live. Click where it says live. I think you're a few minutes behind.
Julie,
what'd you say, baby? I want Julie.
Really? You sincerely mean it?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't yell at me one more time, you're not gonna get either, so start yelling. I wanna see your fangs!
His thirst is fucking blinding him.
Are you constipated? I think you're constipated.
Damn.
You're not mad, you pathetic wimp. You disgust me.
Like, what's even fucking going on here?
I got angry.
That's not angry. You're a pussy. That's not angry. You're not gonna get your PSN if you act like that.
No,
it's going on eBay.
No.
Yes.
No.
eBay.
No.
Why should I stop?
What's up, Hey Ho Studios? We're going into this weird rabbit
You're
hole
getting Julie already. Why do you need the PSN?
of Chris Chan.
No. Hey, Chris, something that will help you get the PSN. Say something for me.
Okay.
Say that I'm a homo.
Jesus.
No, say it loud and proud and do pelvic thrusts. Oh, that's how you get the PSN. I'm a homo. eBay. No,
Chris Chan's internet locale.
No, you picked Julie. That
Just
doesn't mean you're gonna get the PSN.
come in and enjoy the rabbit hole.
How should I label this? Oh, $1,000 worth PSN. Stop. By Max Mobile.
You take it. Just leave it open, please.
Here, I'll give you the PSN if you can do one thing.
All right.
Suck my dick.
How can I do yours when you're all the way over there?
I'll go all the way to Virginia. Will you do it? Will you suck a dick? No, wait, even better.
Jesus Christ.
No, I want you to go to the game place, apologize to the manager, and suck his dick. I want you to record it and put it on YouTube.
Please, don't be such a meanie.
Oh, me? Fuck you. Suck your manager's dick.
Is that a girl or a guy
Listen to
trolling?
what?
Max, you are a great being. You are a humble person, please. I'm only a lonely servant among your trestle. I only ask for your sister's true love and honesty.
Shut up! You can have my sister. You just can't have the PSN.
I'll put yourself on your mercy here, please. Just leave it off of eBay.
All right, do a dance. Do a dance for me. Dance, you fucking mock. All right, stop. Stop right now. No, sit like that, like a bitch. You speak like a bitch. You have the boobs of a bitch, and you look like a bitch.
Jesus
I bet
Christ.
you don't even have a dick down there. You are a bitch. Got a big old set of ovaries. No, don't. Okay. You have a dick. You have a dick. Don't
They're gonna
fucking
show the
me.
dick?
You pedo fork. What the fuck is wrong with you trying to show me that? Don't.
Nothing was actually exposed.
Well, whatever. Don't show me your dick.
Oh, man.
Just don't. Yell one thing for me really loud. Say that Billy Mays is the mayor of Quickville.
Billy Mays?
Say it. Billy Mays is the mayor of Quickville.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to get blackmail. This is pretty fucking evil of whoever that is. And then you think of like how fucked up in the head he got later on. All this didn't help out.
Stop saying it in your fucking dumbass voice, you stupid bitch. I'm not gonna send Julie over there if you use that voice again.
No spoilers, Alexander. This is all. I'm all new to
And
this.
also say that Kristen Chandler will be thrown in jail. Quickville jail.
Christian Chandler will be thrown in Quickville jail.
Where he will be raped by a bunch of niggers. Say this one
Yep,
really
there
loud.
it is. Gamer word. Don't condone that.
No, say niggers, you stupid twat.
Jeez.
Louder.
I hope this fucking stream doesn't get fucking flagged.
No, shut up. You ruined that fucking show.
Max tries to convince Chris to ejaculate onto his Sonichu medallion and set it on fire.
I'd rather just burn it, please.
No, you have to masturbate on it, then burn it.
God damn.
Get it hard when I'm under a lot of stress.
I can't get it hard when I'm under stress
Either
either.
burn it or shove it up your butt.
It's like, sorry, says Hey Ho. Oh, this is fucking insane.
Alright, shove it up.
Shove it up my butt. So I have to divide it.
Alright, cut it into two. No, 4 pieces. Not 4 pieces.
This isn't even funny anymore. This is fucking
How
sad.
does it feel, Chris, if you're destroying something you worked so hard on? How does it feel? Tell me.
Hard. Cold.
Cold?
Heartless.
Oh, me? I'm heartless?
How did he get into this position? Because they lied saying they're going to send his girlfriend to China, right?
You can call me any word. And make sure you take pictures for prosperity.
No problem. There's a camera on.
Yeah, you should not let, not just teenagers, but anybody that
Really?
Yes.
is mentally
Awesome. Hey, Chris, while you shove it up your ass,
mentally like unhealthy
stream, okay?
shouldn't have them on the internet unsupervised.
I can see you shooting up the over, man. It's a fact, my child. Chris, are you really gonna do this? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I see brown stains.
Jesus Christ, really?
Crap your pants, really?
Yeah.
Whatever. Just put it in there. Just hurry up, please. Just don't make me watch this for too long, please.
What made me want to go down the rabbit hole? I felt like I needed to catch up because Chris Chan's out of jail. And I've always heard so much about it.
More, until I can't see it. More, shove it up, up, more.
Oh my dear God.
Oh, I can't wait to see how brown it is when you take it out. Chris, is your hand stuck?
Jesus.
I'm tired.
No, keep going. You're not gonna fucking chicken out.
Evil fucking troll.
How does this make you feel, Chris?
Miserable.
There you go, Xander. Told you.
Completely miserable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's too
Yeah, there's
bad.
73 episodes of this documentary.
You miserable pile of dick. Oh, God. More. Shove it until I can't see it. Oh, God. Poor Sonichu.
This is gonna get demonetized.
Keep going.
Blue Spike.
It's
Stop
definitely
this shit.
sadistic. Where is this person? Where's this person that's the troll? Like, what's this person doing now? Like, where did this person go?
This shit. Stop it. Really?
Alright, fine. You can stop. Stop? Yeah, sure.
At least there was a troll there that was a fucking voice of reason.
Blue, tell me what to get.
Damn it, Blue Spike.
At least the other troll was a voice of fucking reason, because that was...
Chris, what the fuck? Seriously, man?
I just want to wash my hands.
No, you can't wash your hands. You're a bitch, you know that? Doing this? Whatever. I wonder, what should I make you do next?
No, this is enough.
No, you're not the one making the choices.
Yeah, where's this piece of shit at?
This is enough. I'm tired.
No, I don't give a shit.
They moved on, but it's fucking no excuse. I don't condone any of treating anybody like this. Even with how fucked up in the head Chris Chan is now. This wasn't cool to do in the first place.
And the money is going to ED.
If I burn my house down, then she won't have a place to come to.
You have a point.
Blue Spike.
Chris, there is something.
Stop it.
Alright. Chris, I want you to be in the mumble. Julie's going to talk to you there. It's important.
After about 10 minutes, Chris manages to get a microphone set up to work on Mumble so he could talk to Julie.
Chris, I'm happy you're here. Hi.
Hey.
Hey,
Chris,
Julie?
there's something I've been trying to tell you for a while.
Yes?
Not real.
I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I think it's safe to say that I can tell you this with my heartfelt love.
Alright, yes, go ahead and tell me now.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
This whole time, Chris, you've been having sex with a 13-year-old boy, you sick fuck.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, I'm a 13-year-old boy, Chris, and you've been having sex with me.
Was this troll really a 13-year-old boy?
You fucking dated a Chris Hansen, you fucking pedo fork. So you better get the fuck out now before I report you to the fucking feds. Get out.
Now wait a minute. I did not know you were a 13-year-old.
Yes, you did. They're not gonna believe you. They're gonna fucking put you
Couldn't
away.
Blue Spike get into trouble for all this shit though? For
And Julie, yes.
bullying the ass, like whatever the fuck he just did with his hand and all that?
There is no
Like that was kind of
She never existed.
entrapment a little bit.
Who have you been talking to? You drove to Ohio for no reason. It was a trick. I was able to.
Well, here's the thing real quick. At no point did Blue Spike say I'm a 13-year-old or underage anything and any of that. So he wouldn't have any grounds to get Chris Chan as a pedo for anything. Now, if at some point Blue Spike was like, hey, by the way, I'm 13, and Chris Chan kept doing what he was doing and masturbating and stuff, then yeah, but
How does this make you feel?
Blue
Tell me.
Spike's just being a piece of shit.
I feel terrible.
Now, if you really want your self-dignity, if you truly want your self-dignity to be remained, then you will send me that video of you shoving this
I wonder
belly
what
up
Blue
your
Spike's
anus,
doing now.
Or I will tell everyone what you've been doing, and all the fans will believe that you are a pedophile.
See, like all this is blackmail and shit. Like
lying, so I hope
I would have tried to press charges on Blue Spike for all this.
Well, I'm sorry then, because this is going out to everyone. So what's it going to be, Chris? Are you going to do it again, or am I going to have to give everything to everyone?
It's kind of hard to do an encore performance at this point.
Wait. First of all, Clyde.
What up?
Yeah, so he finally found out I expected a bit more of a shitstorm. He's been having sex with a 13-year-old boy like a sick fuck.
Whatever. Look, Chris, man, on that trip to Ohio, you had a cell phone. We were calling you, trying to, give you directions.
Because, Chris, let me tell you, there was a Julie. There truly is a Julie. But
yeah, there is.
There was. But she died.
Yeah,
what's up, Sean the Bond?
She's real. She's actually in Ohio, but
let me tell you something, Chris. About the wildfires I told you about. I truly was the one who started them.
Okay, you're going crazy. Okay, we don't have to do the whole wildfire thing anymore.
Yeah, this is going kind of crazy. I mean, you sounded like a 13-year-old boy, and Chris just kind of fell for that.
How do I sound like a girl to you, motherfucker?
You just sound. I know what a woman sounds like.
I would say Blue Spike sounds like a female, not a boy. Like, to me, they sound like...
I'm Max, and you fucking believe it. You're dense.
To me, that sounds like a
You're
girl.
truly dense, and you don't deserve to live in this fucking world. Now tell me, what do you want? Do you want your PSN back?
Yes.
Well, that's too bad, because it's going to be sold.
Oh, come on.
See, that's all, like, I think Chris Chan might have had some grounds here if he would have went.
This whole goddamn operation.
He got trolled hardcore.
There are more things to life than your PS3.
What's up, Raz?
Whatever.
YouTube's hiding a lot of your comments. Depending on what you're typing, man, I have a word filter, but it'll usually show a review of them.
You say you learn from your mistakes, but you never seem to. Ever.
Oh, Julie.
Julie.
Look, Chris, you can appeal to
It'll usually show, like,
fans at least.
most of them for review, but I haven't seen any hidden.
I'm not crying.
Yes, you are.
I do have a word filter, though.
Okay, Blue Spike, you're making your little too mean. That's...
If I may inform you, Chris, I know you may have been told this before, but how does it feel to know that this is your entire fan base?
Yeah, Blue Spike's a piece of
Every
shit.
girl has been a troll. We try to tell you this, and then we just get sick of it and
You
do
know how many people have told you this, that Blue Spike is a boy. I can't believe how many times. And you still...
I believe you because I've heard your honest and true voice.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Well, what are you trying to type, Raz? Because it's not too straight.
Well, we kind of completely blew Chris's mind right
Because some people are getting their stuff in here. If you're typing any cuss words, the filter's probably going to pick them up.
On March 4th, recuperating from the events of the previous day, Christian made a video attempting to dispel any rumors that trolls might be spreading concerning what he had told to Blue Spike.
I have been under so much stress lately, and I've been suffering from a
And that filter's pretty strong with
Do
that.
not believe anything that the trolls say or talk about. That's given. It's a given right there.
I keep hearing about the Liquid Chris stuff.
You notice I'm not wearing my medallion. I've decided I'm setting a new fashion trend. I'm wearing my high school ring. My high school ring in place of my medallion. It has the memories that have gone from medallion
Clyde
to medallion,
Crash
believe me.
literally groomed a kid to do this. So Clyde's a piece of shit too then, right? Thank you, by the way, hashtag Alexander the Resurrection for the super chat. I appreciate that. Where's Clyde Cash now?
Alexander the Resurrection donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Clyde Cash literally groomed a kid to do this.
Has Clyde Cash came out of the woodwork since then?
So my high school ring is forever from this point. And also, I, Christian Wesley Chandler, am still the mayor of Quickville. Although rumors have been flying around, I noticed about some guy named Billy Mays. I don't even know who that guy is. So anyway, I'm still the mayor of Quickville. Until I say in the comics or in the video otherwise.
No spoilers, guy. Just let me naturally progress to it.
I wish to announce the
Probably in
culprit
prison somewhere.
Who has gotten into my
Believe it.
Yahoo account and took down the Sonichu and Rosechu site. His name is Max Silvania, as he last told me. And he has maybe do certain things, like
yeah, that's a signature shirt.
In order to get my Yahoo back, but he has failed to give me back my Yahoo.
Clyde Cash still lurks.
After doing such
I
things,
definitely believe it.
He asked me to cut up my medallion and shove it up my ass. He asked me to show him off my dick, which I have not. And he's just a nuisance, a bad nuisance, terrible. If you come in contact with him, tell him to give me back my Yahoo, and also somebody.
You made the Sonichu medallion as a joke? You should wear it. No nuts.
Later that day, he rejoined Mumble.
Well,
why does he keep getting on these Mumble calls with trolls?
Yeah,
drink orange juice. Recently,
yeah, I know. I'm drinking plenty of orange juice, and I'm eating plenty of chicken noodle soup. But anyway, yes.
Be quiet.
Shut up.
Yeah, put that
No one
13-year-old brat back in the
Oh,
retarded room.
yeah, that's where he belongs.
Then you're not getting the Yahoo.
Can somebody mute him, please?
Yeah, mute him.
Shut up.
Alright, I hope you have fun.
Thank you.
Chris thinks it's his fan club.
Mr. 13-year-old brat over there stole my Yahoo account. He told me,
Oh, wow.
Terrible.
He told me to give him the password to that to prove my love for Julie, only to find out that he's been Julie this whole time.
Oh. Whoa!
That's so horrible.
He remained on Mumble for a while longer, expressing his disdain for Blue Spike and Billy Mays. Afterwards, Chris engaged in a chat with Sarah May, letting her know that he reported his PSN account as compromised to Sony, who then in turn denied Blue Spike any access to it. She told him that she broke up with her boyfriend, and Christian responded by letting her know that she was welcome to stay over at his house. She took offense to this, so Christian blamed his cold for his lack of tact. Sarah then scolded Chris for always defaulting to autism as his go-to excuse for his flaws. After receiving her flurry of criticisms, he tried to leave the conversation, but Sarah ordered him to stay. She continued to condemn him for
Wasn't
sexual
Sarah a
deviance,
troll too?
shallowness, and accused him of not being truly autistic, but rather someone who does not want to accept adult responsibilities. She questioned him about female anatomy, revealing that his knowledge of the location of a vagina was based on his experiences with sex dolls. Sarah May convinced him that she had gotten hold of his Yahoo account, and in exchange for its safe return, she ordered Chris to draw either Sonichu having sex with another male Sonichu, or a female Rosechu with a
He thinks
penis
My Little
in any
Pony
sexual
and
scenario.
Jesus Christ
An hour later,
could trigger
Christian
the
sent her a graphic
apocalypse.
rendering of Sylvana Rosechu pleasuring herself with her penis. Sarah rejected her drawing, for it was already established in the comics that she possessed hermaphroditic properties. She asked again for a depiction of a Rosechu in an unnatural way. Chris returned with a drawing of Rosechu anally penetrating Sonichu. However, Christian made it clear that she was in fact equipped with a strap-on that matched the exact color of her skin. Sarah asked him to modify it in Microsoft Paint so that the strap-on would look more like her actual penis.
Jeez.
In response, Sarah May said that she was met with resistance from Clyde and was unable to grant Chris access to his Yahoo account. She suggested that he report the theft to Yahoo. As they were about to part, Sarah May confessed that she was still with her boyfriend and revealed the true nature of their relationship. I met him in the chat room of people trolling you, and I'm a troll too. I have been this entire time. I have never loved you, because you're absolutely
These guys pick
disgusting.
him up and then they
And you
just
know the best
fucking...
part? The troll I met, we're in true love. The only
Jesus
thing you wanted.
Christ.
And we're happy because of your misery. Isn't that funny? Goodbye, Chris. It's been fun.
Oh.
Last words of advice.
Thank you so much, Trollsifico Berwin Dung. Hashtag Trollsifico. Thank you for the $10 super chat. It says
Trollsifico Verwindung donated $10 through super chat. Versus you deserve this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Update your comics regularly.
So just so you guys know, I have
Says
super
he'll be
chats
back.
and I also have
Otherwise,
Streamlabs.
what fans you
I have
have left,
Streamlabs
they'll be
pinned
leaving,
to the
Chris.
top of the chat.
Be careful
I also
what
have
you
channel
say.
memberships if any of you guys are interested in becoming a channel
next day,
member.
still
There's a
under
few
the
channel
influence of
members in here
influenza,
tonight, which I
he took part
appreciate
in
you
the Mumble
guys.
chat for the
But
last
yeah, I have
time.
super chat
How's it
and
been?
Streamlabs. However, you guys
sick.
appreciate
I've been
all the
having a sinus
contributions.
infection.
Thank you so much.
Well, it is winter, so.
What did you say your temperature was?
Oh, Ninja.
Last time.
No fucking kidding. I don't blame this guy for being fucked in the fucking head. It's fucked up. I'm honestly surprised Chris Chan didn't even end their life after some of this stuff.
My chat today was 96.8.
Thank you, Johan.
Bad, not bad.
How you doing, man?
So,
Appreciate you
how
being
you
here. I
been
appreciate
doing
all
this
you guys
past
being here.
Fair. Okay? Look, I'm trying to get my website back up. I'm just having troubles between the fact that my account was deactivated for a time, then I'm waiting for it to be reactivated from the people at Yahoo. I talked to them on the phone, so I know all
Yahoo.
about this, so what do you want, Clyde?
I'm trying to tell you that the people at Virginia Mental Health, they've been trying to take you away.
Well,
Yeah,
I got news
Clyde
for you. My
kind of
family
was
is
his
going to
most
defend me,
interactive.
and I am not going to go into any institution, so you could just
But-
back off.
No, I'm trying to warn you. Look on your latest video. You're talking about being a fictional mayor of a fictional town known as Quickville. This is why they're after you.
Well, if they dare to come after me, they'll come after me in person. And until then, I'm not going to fret about it.
It'll be too late by then.
Jack Thaddeus tells Chris about Sonichu, the animated series, a serial cartoon on YouTube created by Spaz Kid, the stories of which are parodies based on real events from Christian's life and those seen in the comics. Clyde informs Chris
Oh, he's
that he murdered
completely
Bruce
fried.
Wayne as an act of vengeance.
With that
His
said,
birthday,
doing the
I
shit
killed
to
him.
his fucking mother
Why,
was
right?
still fucking disgusting.
Well, I did not say kill him. For
You
God's
said
sake.
get him. I figured as much. And I didn't like him anyway, so happy birthday.
That's sad.
Yeah, you have to be careful with how you word those things.
Chris continues to lament about
You don't
his
think he
struggles
did it?
concerning the
Hey, what's up,
restoration of the
Slopes?
website.
Look,
Oi,
let me do
oi,
this
oi.
work, and I'll come on to Mumble another time.
A chick named Bella
So,
tried to make
unless,
Chris off
Clyde has
himself.
something else he wanted to say
Jeez.
as another reason why he dragged me away from my work. Getting the website
What
back.
work? Christ, man.
I'm trying to get the website back up.
That's not work. Nobody cares.
But the
about
thing
stuff.
is, Ninja, they arrested him.
Why don't you go back outside? Why don't you go
He,
back outside
they
to see the
didn't they
real world?
DNA
That's
test?
what I've been trying to do.
They would.
Well, I'm
They
gonna
would
have
do
to
a
go
test.
Well, I
His
got news for you,
DNA was
Clyde.
in his
I'm
mother.
going to be going back out there and actually find myself a woman locally. after
They
I
wouldn't
get
just
over this
lock somebody
virus.
up because somebody
Listen, Chris, you're never going
leaked
to
a
find
phone
that one.
call.
Oh, yes, I will.
They would like
How?
research it.
I'm going to be very social and civil about it. Goodbye.
No, you're not.
After this encounter, Christian decided to keep away from communicating with anyone over the
Definitely
internet.
a fucking messed up individual.
On March 9th, inspired by a scene in a recently aired Family Guy episode, Christian filmed a video in which he condemns homosexuality with reference to the Bible.
I would like to state an obvious fact that has been
He gets a free
revealed
pass after all
in the
this. Of
latest
course, he's
episode
gonna
of
turn
Family
us up.
Guy. And
Yeah,
that's
he
here on the
definitely,
fact
to
that
say the least, Raz.
homosexuality and gayness is just plain wrong.
Well, even when he was a kid, like
Tilly
they
has
fucking
quoted
his
this Bible
babysitter
verse
locked
that
him in the
has
closet.
Basically, just says it in a nutshell. Leviticus, chapter 18.
It's like
verse
nobody
22.
monitored him. He was just in his
Do
room.
not lie with a man as one lies with a woman. That is detestable. And because in the end, it's just described here from 25 and so on. Even
Sub
the
Solaire,
land
new
is defiled
direction for the
among
channel.
such things.
No, I'm
punished
just
it
kind
for
of doing
sin,
whatever.
And the land vomited out
Been doing
inhabitants. But you must keep my
random
decrees
commentary
and my
and
laws.
trending topics
The
since
native
January
born
at
and
least.
the aliens living among you must not do any of these detestable things, especially sleeping with a man as you would a woman. You homos. This was chapter 18 of Leviticus in the Holy Bible. And verse 22.
Yeah. Well, there was people that were friends of him personally that tried to
Sorry, homos.
talk to him,
But I stand behind
and
the
he
truth
wouldn't
of the
listen.
Holy
You know what I
God
mean?
and Lord.
There's only so much you could do
Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
to help somebody.
And also, just to add another
Thank
note,
you, Slopes. I appreciate it. But
I
yeah,
am
I've been
also,
doing
I have also stopped
commentary
trying to
about
find
trending
true love and
topics,
romance
cancel
over the
culture,
internet.
woke stuff.
I've taken
But
the first step into encouraging myself
since I did
back to
a
talking to the women around
since
here.
I did a
And I quote the
video
book
about
that I
Chris
have learned
Chan
about
being
Miss
out of
Hunter's
jail the
ratio,
other
as well as
day,
my,
figured
pastoral
we'd do this
counselor.
in a live stream and
How to Talk to Girls
go down it.
by Alec Grevin, a 9-year-old. You can find a video about...
I know it's easy to say, but if I personally was Chris Chan's friend, I would have had a motherfucking intervention with this motherfucker. I don't care if he would want to take my advice or not. I don't care if he fucking thought he knew better. That's the problem, is people gave up way too fucking easy on him. I would have fucking locked him in a fucking room with me. I would have the fucking key, and I would have like 2 other people there, and we would be like, look, motherfucker. Like, we would have a serious fucking intervention.
Where he talks about his book on Amazon.
Like, I would have to beat the shit out of him.
Great book.
After Christian announced his commitment to meet a prospective girlfriend in real life, Emily, a student
if I had a
West
friend
Virginia
fucking up and doing
University,
stupid
who was the
shit,
troll that had
I was
placed
always
the
taught you
Encyclopedia
beat
Dramatica
it.
sign on his
You
property
beat
5
common
months
sense
prior,
into them.
and also had taken part in a mumble chat, decided to initiate a relationship with him by calling
Yeah, that's
him
the sad
and
thing, is he
arranging a
didn't have
first
anybody
date.
to do that.
On March 12th, she and her friend Stephanie were mentioned in a brief video from Chris.
Miss
He
Emily
still does have
or
to
her
stand
friend
trial? I
Stephanie,
didn't know about that. I
who
thought
reside at the same phone number that has called you before on my
he did
cell
get a
phone on my
psychiatrist
on my
that
house phone.
recommended
Please call me back.
certain things.
It's fine.
Well, no, one of them
Thank
said
you.
they saw no
3 days
problems.
Later, Robert Simmons V came to visit Christian at his weekly church service and joined the congregation together with Christian and Bob. The entire interaction was covertly recorded. Simmons' decision to speak in his regular tone of voice went unnoticed by Chris.
Hi.
Wow.
Robert Simmons the Fifth?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to apologize. My Sonichu in 1986 was hacked by cats. So I want to apologize for that. In case of any sort of weird emails or YouTube stuff.
Thoughts on the shooting? I'm not going to get into that, really. I've done a couple of videos talking about it. If you want to check on the channel, go check it. I'm not going to really go off on that on stream because we're focusing on the Chris Chan documentary.
Oh, Dad, this is Robert Simmons the Fifth, one of my Sonichu fans.
How's it going, Mr. Chandler? That's good. So,
I'll let you two chat for a bit.
alright. So, like, I've heard there's a lot of, like, things that's been going on, though.
Yeah, he's got enemies all over.
Yeah. So there's,
that always happens.
I don't know, there's just a lot of jerks online.
I'm 81.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of things in my life. And I've done a bunch. But,
You can check out the videos I did on it. I'm not going to, in the middle of a stream talking about Chris Chan, go off on a random topic.
Appreciate some success and just, be happy for him. They have to feel jealousy for it, though. So, I don't know.
they want to knock you down.
Yeah.
He's not functioning autistic. But he's come a long way. I can remember.
If you told somebody thinking you're friends and never freak out otherwise, is there really a difference?
Really?
It's the morality of it, man. Like, these people knew better. They knew he was fucked up. The police had to have done a test on his mom, Ninja, whether you die on that hill or not. They wouldn't just lock somebody up. They would do a test.
Robert and Chris
Yeah,
talk
Chris
about their
Chan was
respective
at
love quests and discuss the verse
Too
from
Many
Leviticus,
Games
which was
2018.
featured
I
in the
didn't go
recent
that
Family
year.
Guy episode concerning homosexuality. Afterwards, Chris offers his autograph to Robert.
There you are. You hold on to that. 'Cause
Yeah, I didn't go that year.
He stays for the entirety of the service.
I wanted to, but I didn't get to
After
go
he
that
finishes,
year.
Simmons
I would have
makes
taken a photo of
contact
Chris
with another
Chan.
troll who was waiting for him in his car nearby.
So what was he saying to you? Oh, nothing. We're just talking shit. He told me I had it like he knew I was in Australia or some bullshit. Pretty badass, huh?
Yeah. I think you'll recognize me when I steal his girl, when I steal his date.
Maybe you should get makeup or something. Green makeup.
I don't really give a fuck.
I do. Fuck, man.
These guys, dude.
No. Well, I don't think he'll connect me and you.
Okay. Well, maybe, that would explain, like, you're spying on us. That would explain, like, the recordings and shit,
Yeah.
You better edit this shit to where I'm not saying shit, It's always, like, it's only good shit.
No.
Oh, God. I don't want Clyde to have this shit image, because he seemed like such a nice guy, dude. Aw. What's so funny, what's so interesting I find, Bob, the lumberjack is badass, so he's a really pleasant guy, though.
Yeah.
The only problem I feel sorry for is he's trying to justify, like, Chris and shit. Like, apparently, like, back when he was 6, he couldn't even talk.
Yeah?
And, he's fucking autistic.
Right. Guy puts the mute button on him. That's what he says.
Well, yeah, anyways, other than the traffic being really shitty, by the way, everybody, it's still on recording.
Right.
That guy
Anyways,
recording
hopefully
still
it's
knew
cool.
exactly
Maybe
what he was
probably
doing.
people, I don't know. But anyways, so, alright, what the hell am I saying? Oh, yeah, so, God, that dude, it seemed like, what the hell is that guy, wearing a fucking Hardee's jacket? That guy looks really fucking sketchy as hell. I go, Mr. Chandler? He goes, you didn't know me for a second. I am Robert Simmons Fifth. And he knew me. It's like, and he still thinks I'm awesome. Like, yeah, I'm so happy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy I didn't have to do like, Mr. Chandler. So happy. I guess you can contribute to being really nervous online or something like that. But no, seriously, I actually, I think that like people might be pissed when they're.
See, the guy recording this still knew what he was doing. He's trying to get
Bob because he was interesting as fuck. Though.
this guy over here is. This is evidence, just in case snakes and rats or whatever, like trolls will always backstab each other.
According to him, 124
Always.
Trying to get to Koopa, and he talked about Yoshi's Island. Like, dude, you're talking about fucking 4 different games, dumbass. But whatever, he's old. I do the same thing with my grandma. Like, whatever, Grandma. Yeah, Japan's awesome, right? So it's still going. An hour and 47. Here you go. I'm retarded when it comes to electronics. You want this?
After he let go of his dependence on conversing online with possible trolls, Christian's life seemed to have taken a turn for the better.
Oh yeah, he definitely could have had a lot of legal.
He was blissfully unaware of her true motives.
Illegal stuff against them, especially that call with the fucking blue spike. Ugh, man, what a fucking heavy episode, y'all. Fucking heavy heavy fucking episode. Jesus Christ. That's some fucking hardcore shit. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I think we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. Maybe tomorrow night, maybe 9-10 Central, we'll be on. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Make sure you have your notifications on and stuff. Go check my videos out from today. I did like two or three. Feel free to go check those out. Definitely appreciate you guys. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care. Man, this is fucking crazy. This is wild. Y'all have a good night, guys. I'll see y'all around.